Batting practice is over and the ground crew is getting the beers ready. It's time for the On Deck Circle, a comprehensive look at the Salt Lake Stingers and the Pacific Coast Ladies. Now, to get you ready for today's game, here's the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
And a very good evening to you, and welcome to Salt Lake Stingers baseball on a beautiful night here in Portland. It's the Stingers taking on the Beavers in Game 1 of this 4-game series. Steve Klauke with you. As we mentioned, a beautiful night for baseball here in Portland. Stingers coming off a homestand in which they played the improved baseball, winning 5 out of 8 as they won 3 of 4 from Omaha and split their 4-game series with the Central Division leading Iowa Cubs. The Stingers at 21 games out of first place in the North, playing a Portland Beaver, the team that is right in the thick of things in the North. As play begins today, they are just a half a game out of first place behind the Tacoma Rainiers. Rainiers are opening up a series at home tonight against the Edmonton Trappers. Edmonton has fallen 7 games off the pace, so unless the Trappers get hot, it looks like it's a 2-horse race in the North between Tacoma and Portland. And again, the Beavers are just a half a game behind Tacoma in the North Division race. And taking a look ahead, those two teams still have 9 games to play against one another. And interestingly enough, with this crazy schedule that you have in the PCL, they actually play each other on 9 consecutive days. 4 in Portland and then 5 in Tacoma. The pitching matchup for tonight's game here at TGE Park. For the Stingers, it'll be left-hander Jake Woods with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses. And for the Portland Beavers, it'll be right-hander Tim Stoffert. His record is 5-1. Our guest in the on-deck circle, Stingers hitting coach Jim Eppert. And we'll have that conversation with Jim right after this on ESPN 1230.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-Day Diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Heiza! Tiki Dragon Style Kata! Great Pause Tiger Strike! Ow! Again! Ow! Kokuzo! Hard pumping! Right behind the quarter, roundhouse kick!
Cats don't have cardio kickboxing. That's why they have Imes, with 7 essential nutrients for a strong, healthy heart.
Eat the fluffy cat. Oko-san. Fight!
Nourish every heartbeat, love every bite. Imes, good for life.
Break it up!
Spring is here, and that means shorter nights. But just because there's more daylight doesn't mean you don't still need better everyday lighting. Your local Ace Hardware stores and GE Lighting can help. GE Lighting has replaced the ordinary incandescent bulb with the new Reveal bulb. Reveal bulbs make colors so crisp, clean, that you truly see the difference. Guaranteed. Reveal bulbs from GE Lighting at your local Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to the On Deck Circle. Our guest is Stingers heading coach Jim Eppert. And Jim, obviously you've had a chance to walk around with a little bit bigger smile of late. The guys really seem to have come together over that last homestand offensively.
No question. I was trying to stay as low-key as possible on the road trip and not be seen. But, that's kind of the way the game is, though, where, you can always rely on you want to rely on your pitching and your defense. And, when you get good offense, you're happy with that. But, there's certain times where the season where you run up against good pitching and maybe you're just not clicking very good offensively, and it's a bad combination.
Well, certainly, take nothing away. Omaha did come in with a shorthanded pitching staff, but you took advantage of that, something maybe the team didn't do earlier. And, of course, Iowa has some very good pitching, and maybe other than the last game, you still scored 4 runs in that game, that the guys were still stroking the ball well.
No question about it. it's just like you're saying, when we were on the road, we were a little shorthand as far as, the quality of our at-bats and the way our players were hitting. And definitely the Nashville team and the Memphis team took advantage of us. So, yeah, it's only appropriate that, when the other team's down, you have to take advantage of it.
It's interesting. One guy I know that you're working very hard with is Dallas McPherson, and he came up from AA and just took the PCL by storm. And then after a while, the league kind of caught up with him. He had that miserable night in Las Vegas and really started to struggle for a little while. Of late, I've noticed you've gotten there early, and you've been throwing little wiffle ball golf balls. What's that drill all about? I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, it's a drill that he actually came up with. It's something that him and his dad had done, his whole life. And he tells me that, once he gets good at this, he can pretty much, hit a line drive into left field almost at will with those things. And, we're not quite there yet, but I like it. And, credit to him, ever since he brought that drill out, he's caught fire again. So it's something I think that we'll keep and we'll keep doing.
All right, more with Jim right after this here on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball, the home of the Salt Lake Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team All-Star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose Associated Food Stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best.
Are you trapped in your old car?
Help! Let me out of here!
Do you owe more than it's worth?
Help! I'm stuck! Gee, thanks. Who are you guys?
Carl Malone Toyota, offering you escape from your current lease or loan. Once we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade-in no matter how much you owe and put you into any of hundreds of new Toyotas or quality used vehicles for just $88 down, $88 a month. And our intention is to finance everyone. $88 down, $88 a month. During the final days of Toyota Talk, Carl Malone Toyota offers you their Triple Play with a Toyota rebate and PDA match of your down payment. The Triple Play is back at Carl Malone Toyota, Southtown Auto Mall, Salt Lake City, exit 106 I-15. With approved credit, example 01 Corolla, 3 payments of $88, 57 remaining payments of $278.88, APR with 88 down, negative equity applied, new loan balance offers, canopy combined.
Two of the fastest growing crimes in Utah are fraud and forgery. Don't be a victim. Have sensitive and confidential documents disposed of safely at Certified Shred. With Certified Shred, you can have your items shredded on site with their state-of-the-art mobile shredding truck, or you can let their secured personnel do it off-site. To contact bonded and insured professionals at Certified Shred, call 972-4748. They've been handling the removal of sensitive documents for over 5 years, so they know what they're doing. Certified Shred, 972-4748.
Welcome back to the On Deck Circle. I guess the Stingers hitting coach Jim Eppert. And Jim, we were talking before we started recording the interview that you were up here in '97 managing the Northwest League team to a championship. So this ballpark brings back some pretty good memories, albeit in a different shape.
Absolutely. The Portland Rockies, yeah. Jack Kane, who's the GM here now with the Beavers, was the general manager and owner, I should say, with the Portland Rockies, along with his wife, Mary. And, it was just, it was a great time. You walk in here, it's a 20,000-seat stadium, and you got guys fresh out of college, high school, and never seen anything like this before. And it was definitely a home field advantage when the opposing team would make their initial appearance here in, at that time, Civic Stadium. So advantage for us.
Any names from that team that fans might recognize?
Yeah, Tom Sears was one of them. Let's see, Justin Miller, who was in the big leagues with the Blue Jays, and then Jerome Alviso was with me too, who we had last year in Salt Lake for a little while. But other than that, there wasn't a whole lot of guys left.
Kind of tells you what the attrition rate might be from rookie league ball up to this level.
There's no question about it. I was thinking about the other day, my very first year of managing '95. There's nobody left. So it just depends on the year and the draft and how it goes and who you end up with.
But the thing about it is that those kids who didn't make it will still bring back with them a lifetime of memories.
No question, especially that '97 year when we won a championship here in That's what I tried to impress upon them that night was, enjoy it because it might not ever happen again, and if it does, you just never know when it will happen again.
Finally, as we get back to this series, obviously things haven't gone well with the Stingers this year, but you certainly can have an impact on Portland and how they wind up in the North Division race.
There's no question about it. We keep playing the way we're playing, which I like. We're a competitive baseball team now, and they're going to see a different Stinger team out here than what they saw a couple weeks ago. So I'm excited for these games.
Jim, as always, appreciate your time.
No problem, my pleasure.
All right, Jim Efford, Stingers hitting coach, our guest, back with the starting lineups after this on ESPN 1230.
Don't you hate when the car buying experience gets so ugly that if your salesperson entered a beauty pageant, he not only would finish dead last, Miss Congeniality would come over and hit him right in the mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Mark Marine Minutes, your no-nonsense answers to your car buying and credit questions.
What Einstein was to physics, what Babe Ruth was to home runs, what Emily Post was to table manners, getting pre-approved is to protection in buying a car. Trade-ins. Trade-in talk includes words like over-allowance, under-allowance, and actual cash value. Trade-in talk also speaks to low book values, high book values, and payoff amounts. And all that talk about trade-ins is the perfect tool for hidden profit. Get pre-approved and have everything about your trade-in made transparent.
Wow.
Call Marine Credit Systems now at 467-9980. Marine Credit Systems, 467-9980. 467-9980.
If you're looking for some great crew, let's go. Get it fresh and get it hot. Taco Maker has the best crew. Let's go. You know you'll get a lot. Hey!
Discover the fresh taste of the Taco Maker. We fry our own taco shells and tortilla chips daily to make them crispy fresh. Our homemade salsas and sauces are the talk of the town. Our refried beans are made from scratch every morning. We use real ground beef and marinate tasty all-white meat chicken with our own marinade recipe. We're keeping it real with real Monterey cheddar cheeses. Hey, it's time you got a taste of the Taco Maker.
Get it fresh and get it hot. We know you'll get a lot. Hey!
It's Taco Maker's 26th birthday. Join us for our celebration August 12th, 13th, and 14th. Come into any Taco Maker and purchase a half-pound soft super taco at regular price and get your second half-pound soft super taco for only 26 cents. Come and celebrate the best Mex under the sun. The Taco Maker.
Taco Maker! Taco Maker! Fresh and get it hot. Mex made fresh.
Welcome back to the ballpark. It is time now for today's starting lineup. Brought to you by National Isuzu Southtown. Isuzu is back in the Salt Lake area at National Isuzu Southtown, located at Downtown Auto Mall in Sandy. First of all, for the visiting Salt Lake Stingers, managed by Mike Brumley. Leading off, the shortstop, Zach Sorensen. Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Riggs. Hitting third and playing first base, Casey Kotzman. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Andres Galarraga. Hitting fifth, the third baseman, Dallas McPherson. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Shane Halter. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jake Thrower. Hitting eighth and catching, Will Nieves. And batting ninth is the center fielder, Brian Gordon. Pitching for the Stingers will be left-hander, Jake Woods. For the homestanding Portland Beavers, managed by Craig Colbert. Leading off, the center fielder, Freddie Guzman. Batting second, the right fielder, Kerry Robinson. Hitting third, the left fielder, John Knott. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Xavier Nady. Hitting fifth and catching, Humberto Quintero. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ramon Vasquez. Hitting seventh and playing third base, Jose Nieves. Batting eighth, the shortstop, J.J. Fermaniac. And hitting ninth is the designated hitter, Bernie Castro. Pitching for the Beavers tonight will be right-hander Tim Stauffer. It's the Stingers and the Beavers. Game one of a four-game series here at PGE Park in Portland. We'll be back with tonight's first pitch right after this timeout. You've been in the on-deck circle on ESPN 1230.
KQS Murray, Salt Lake City. This is the ESPN Radio AM 1230. Worldwide live sports on Citadel Broadcasting Station. This has been the the On Deck Circle. Stay tuned. Salt Lake Stingers baseball is coming up next on the home of the Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
After a 10-win season, a Liberty Bowl shutout of Southern Miss, and a top 25 ranking, you may think the University of Utah football team is satisfied. Well, Fred Meyer and the boys want to let you in on a little secret. You ain't seen nothing yet. Ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. So call 581-U-TIPS for your season tickets because you ain't seen nothing yet.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors, automotive excellence. The field is live. The starting pitchers have finished their warm-up, and the managers have exchanged lineup cards. It's time for Salt Lake Stingers baseball. So let's go to the ballpark. Here's the voice of the Salt Lake Stingers, Steve Klauke.
And welcome back to PGE Park in Portland as the Stingers get ready to take on the Beavers in Game 1 of the 4-game series. But first, here's our national anthem. Stingers getting ready to take on the Beavers in Game 1 of this 4-game series. Steve Klauke with you here from PGE Park. The Beavers have taken the field for tonight's game. Portland comes into this contest having won 9 of the 12 meetings between these two teams this season. Let's take a look now at the Portland defensive alignment, courtesy of the Phone Directories Company. Cover your bases using the phone book with the beautiful cover, or you can look up what you need at myphonedirectory.com. For the Beavers, John Ups in left, Freddie Guzman in center, Kerry Robinson's in right, Jose Nieves is at third, J.J. Permaniak at short, Ramon Vasquez at second, and Xavier Nady is at first. A battery of Tim Stauffer pitching, and Humberto Quintero pitching. For Tim Stauffer, this will be his 9th start for Portland in 48 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 52 hits, 24 runs, 19 of them earned. He struck out 32 and walked 16. He's hit one batter. He has not thrown a wild pitch, and he has surrendered 6 home runs. Stauffer has won 5 and lost 1 with a 3.51 earned run average. The PCL batting .275 against the 6'1", 214-pound right-hander in his first professional season. One of the highly touted prospects in the San Diego organization, Tim Stauffer. He was drafted last year in the first round, 4th pick overall. Didn't sign until mid-August. Matter of fact, he signed 1 year ago tomorrow. Started the year off at Double-A Mobile, made 8 starts there before joining Portland. Actually, he also appeared in games this year for Class A Lake Elsinore. That's where he began. So this is his first professional season, and he's already at his third level. We're ready to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Salt Lake Stingers baseball is on the air. For a Friday night in Portland, Zach Sorensen to start it off. First pitch, breaking ball, strike. Knee high on the outside half of the plate. The count's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to count. 6 starts for Stauffer at Class A ball. He went 2-0. Here's a swing and a high fly ball, shallow center. Freddie Guzman is there, and he'll put it away for the first out of the inning. Sorensen retired, 1 out. That'll bring up the left fielder, Adam Riggs, batting .324. 30 doubles, 8 triples, 19 homers, 68 runs batted in for the former Beaver. Adam comes into this ball game with an 8-game hitting streak working. So Stauffer on the mound, adding up all levels of minor league baseball he's appeared in this year, has a record of 10-3. First pitch swinging, there it goes. Deep to left, that ball's up there. It's out there, and it's out on the street. A long home run that one-hopped the Oregonian building across the street, across the tracks in left field. It's a solo homer for Adam Riggs, and the Stingers lead 1-0. A monster shot by Adam Riggs. Wow. He put a charge into that one. His 20th home run of the year. It's 4 shy now of his career best. That's his 69th run batted in. And the batter will be Casey Kochman, batting .355, 13 doubles, 3 homers, 27 runs batted in. First pitch swinging, he grounds it foul up the first base side for strike 1. 0-1 the count on Kochman. What a homestand Kochman and Riggs both had. There's a pitch swinging a ground ball foul, first base side, 0-2. Riggs with his home run a moment ago now has 18 hits in his last 33 at-bats. Kochman on the homestand against Omaha and Iowa, 22 for 36. No balls, 2 strikes on Casey here. Stauffer steps off. Portland wearing bright red tops tonight with the black numerals lettering trimmed in gold. The Stingers wearing their sleeveless road gray uniforms with the red sleeves underneath. Red numerals and lettering trimmed in navy blue. The pitch, fastball inside as Kochman jackknifes to get out of the way. And the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stauffer with a low 90s fastball, curve, change, and a cut fastball. Rated the number 4 prospect of the Padres organization prior to this year by Baseball America. 2 to Kochman, starts after it, holds up on the breaking ball down and in. They appeal, no swings. As the umpire at third, and taking a look at our umpires is assigned by the Pacific Coast League. Mike Jost is behind the plate. Ryan West is at first, and Mike McCliskey, who just made that call, is the arbiter over at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, right side. Vasquez sliding stop to his left from his knee. Throws to first in time for the out. Fine play by Ramon Vasquez. A play you only make the carpet here. Playing so deep out into short right field. But he made a fine play, and there's 2 down here in the first. Now here's Andres Galarraga, batting .357, 1 double, 1 homer, and 7 runs batted in so far for Salt Lake, who's joining the team. 10 hits and 28 at-bats. Right-hand batter waits the pitch for Stauffer. Cut fastball, strike inside corner. The knees, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Angels, according to reports, very happy with the progress of Galarraga. There's a swing and a high pop fly. Shallow center, Guzman racing in. Now slows down, leaps forward and makes a catch to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, the long home run by Adam Riggs, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the first. Stingers 1, and Portland's coming to bat on ESPN 1230.
Hi, what can I for you today?
I came to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
I'm thinking of seeing another Chevy dealership.
Oh.
I've always been happy here at Gus Paula's.
Did we do something wrong?
No, of course not. It's just that, well, this other place is advertising a big rebate on a new truck, and I don't want to go. I love you guys. Your service the best, and Gus is so easy to deal with. This is the first time I like.
Sir,
Yeah.
the rebate the dealership is offering, we can match it.
You can?
Mm-hmm. Any rebates or incentives they offer, we offer.
So I can stay with Gus and still save money?
Yes, you can.
Oh, man, can I have a hug?
No, you can't. But I will get you a tissue.
For the best deals on an American Revolution of Chevy cars and trucks, all you have to do is look down. Lay down.
Sorry, I almost got emotional there.
Almost?
I was holding back a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I used to coach football.
I see.
Paula Chevrolet. With Gus, anything is possible.
Golf pros agree. To lower your score, improve your short game. The best course for that is the Jordan River Par 3, located at 1200 North Redwood Road. The Jordan River Par 3 golf course is just minutes from downtown and playable in about an hour. It's the best place to develop your short iron, chipping, and putting skills. It's just $6 for 9 holes. It's the best golf value around. Small groups and church outings are welcome with fantastic group discounts available. For tee times, call 533-4527. That's 533-4527 or visit slc-golf.com.
Now back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
We got out of the bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Stingers defensively. Let's check their alignment, brought to you by the Phone Directories Company. Adam Riggs in left, Brian Gordon in center, Shane Halter in right. We'll give you the infield in a moment, but Jake Woods is ready to deliver his first pitch to Freddie Guzman. Fastball struck on the outside corner. He's 0-1. Dallas McPherson at third. Zach Sorensen at short. Jake Thrower at second. Casey Kotzman at first. The battery of Jake Woods pitching and Will Nieves catching. Here's a swing and a fly ball down the right field side. Shane Halter drifting over, but that one lands foul and bounces into the picnic area for strike two. For Jake Woods, this is his 11th appearance, his 10th start for the Stingers. In 56 1/3 innings, he's given up 69 hits, 40 runs, 35 of them earned. He has struck out 41 and walked 23. No hit batters, 1 wild pitch, and 9 home runs allowed. Woods has won 5 and lost 2 with a 5.59 earned run average. The PCL batting .296 against left-hander Jake Woods, who lines and delivers the 0-2. Breaking ball low and inside of the right-hand batter. 1-2 to count. Guzman, the league leader right now in stolen bases with 42. He's only been thrown out 5 times, so you want to keep him off the base paths as Woods misses outside and low with a changeup, and that evens the count at 2-2. Kerry Robinson and John Knott to follow. Now Woods ready, the 2-2. Swinging a cue shot foul up the first base side off the end of his bat. Still 2-2. Stingers' parent club, the Anaheim Angels, opening up a home series against the Detroit Tigers tonight. Angels batting the first in a 0-0 ball game. Now the wind by Woods in the 2-2. Check swing foul, bouncing into the Stingers' dugout at first. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Guzman 8 for 19 against the Stingers in that series in Salt Lake last month. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Woods delivers. Slapped down the first base side. That's a fair ball into the right field corner. Now it gets hung up in the netting, goes under the netting into the picnic area for a double for Freddie Guzman, his 11th of the year. Just went the other way with it, lined it overhead of Casey Kotzman into right field. So a runner at second base. Nobody out for Kerry Robinson, the right fielder, batting .274. 4 doubles, 2 triples, 1 homer. 13 runs batted in for the St. Louis native. 5 for 15, a .333 average against Salt Lake. Wood ready from the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner toward third. Nieves' throw, and it's going to be in time. A stolen base for Freddie Guzman. Makes that 43 on the year in just 48 attempts. And the count on Robinson, ball 1. So Portland with a potential tying run at third and nobody out. Jake Woods making his first start against the Beavers. One ball, no strikes. Infield, they'll concede the run on a ground ball this early. Woods 1-0, pitch on the way to Robinson. Fastball high and tight, spins Robinson around. The count's 2-0. And this Portland ball club has played well. They've won 2 straight, 6 of 10. Moved to within a half game of the lead in the North Division behind Tacoma. Again, Rainiers opening up the series at home against Edmonton tonight. 2-0 delivery, breaking ball low and inside the left-hand batter, and that's ball 3. 3-0 the count with John Knott due next. Woods got roughed up in his last start, but got the win against Omaha. He was the beneficiary in that 22-10 win last Saturday. 3-0 pitch to Robinson. Fastball in at the knees. A strike, 3-1. Gave up 9 runs on 11 hits in 5 innings, but still got the win over the Royals. So 3 balls and a strike to the speedy Kerry Robinson at the plate. And the breaking ball, a little bit outside, ball 4. And now the Beavers have runners at the corners, and watch Robinson over at first. He's 19 out of 20 in the stolen base department this year. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe that one time he has been thrown out. There's a pitch. Ball 4 to Robinson. Apparently he called the umpire. Jost called that a strike. He just hit it from everybody. So now runners at first and third. Yes, well, the only time that Robinson's been thrown out trying to steal this year was by Will Davis. So now runners at the corners. And nobody out for Portland. And Will is out in front of home plate with the defensive signal in case Robinson's on the move here. John Nutt, the left fielder, comes to the plate, batting .283, 18 doubles, 2 triples, 18 homers, 67 runs batted in. Nutt with 16 hits and 43 at-bats against the Stingers. Pitch on the way from Woods, grounded to the left side. Diving backhand step by Sorensen, goes to second, and bounces a high thrower, and it gets away down the right field line. Guzman is in. Robinson being waved around. He will score. Halter trips and falls. Out at second base is not. And it's now a 2-1 Portland lead. A diving stop by Sorensen. They aren't obviously going to get Guzman at the plate. Sorensen tried to get the force out on Robinson at second. A good throw would have had him, but the throw bounced by Jake Thrower. And by his time, it was tracked down in right field. Robinson had come all the way around from first base to score, and not had gone to second. So 2-1 in favor of the Beavers here, and they still have a runner at second base with nobody out. The pitch to Xavier Nady, a breaking ball inside. Ball 1. A hit and an error. And 1 run batted in for Knott. The pitch, breaking ball, misses low, and the count's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Sorensen charged with throwing error, allowing Knott the extra base, and Robinson 2 extra bases to score. Woods ready, the 2-0 pitch to Nady. Swing, a miss, 2-1. This is Nady's first at bat against the Stingers this year. Having spent time with San Diego this season. With Portland, he's hitting .309, 17 doubles, 10 homers, 35 runs batted in. The 2-1 delivery, swung on, that's lifted in the air towards right center. Brian Gordon back, makes the catch, tagging at second, not he'll hold as Brian's throw comes into third on 1 hop. And there's the first out of the inning. So 1 out. A runner at second base for Humberto Quintero, batting .318. 19 doubles, 4 homers, 26 runs batted in. A .450 hitter against Salt Lake pitching this year. He's 9 for 20. So not the base runner at second. One out, 2 in. Beavers lead 2-1 here in the first. Pitch. Punch to the right side. Pass. A diving throw to right field. A base hit. The stop sign up quickly for Knott at third base. As Halter, the right fielder, got to that ball in a hurry. But Quintero with a single. And now the Beavers have runners at the corners with 1 out. And the batter will be Ramon Vasquez, the second baseman, batting .271. 15 doubles, a triple, 5 homers, 22 runs batted in. Vasquez 5 for 14 against Salt Lake pitching, and 4 of his 5 hits have been for extra bases. 2 doubles, a triple, and a homer. So runners at the corners, 1 out. The infield at double play depth. Stingers trailing 2-1 here in the bottom of the first inning as Woods delivers. Down the middle and below the belt for a strike, or below the letters, I should say. The count's 0-1. No balls, one strike, the count on Vasquez. 2 years ago, he was the opening day infielder for the Padres as a rookie. 0-1. Fastball high, 1 ball, 1 strike on Vasquez, a left-hand batter in his 10th year from Puerto Rico. Came over from the Seattle organization along with Lampkin and Brett Tomko. For Alex Arias, Ben Davis, and Vascar Serrano. A 1-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-2. Woods climbing the ladder on Vasquez that time and had him go after the pitch about shoulder high. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Stingers got a run on a home run by Adam Riggs at the top of the inning, but the Beavers have come back and scored 2 and are looking for more. A 1-2 to Vasquez, swinging a ground ball foul outside the coach's box at first. It's still 1-2. And another night game tomorrow, 8:05 start Mountain Time. We'll be on the air at 7:45, and then 3:05 Mountain Time on Sunday, and 1:05 Mountain Time on Monday afternoon. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Now Woods pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball. He struck him out. First strikeout for Jake. It is 2 down here in the first. Brings up Jose Nieves, the former Stinger, over at third base for Portland tonight, batting .274. 19 doubles, a triple, 3 homers, 29 runs batted in. Nieves 3 for 14 against the Stingers in that series last month. Once again, Will Nieves out in front of the plate with a defensive signal in case the runner at first base, Quintero, is on the move, which is not likely unless it's a hit-and-run situation. Woods' first pitch to Nieves is a breaking ball strike on the inside corner of the knees, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Again, Woods at 5-2. You combine that with his time in Arkansas in Double-A, and he is 14-4 this year. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it changed Nieves way out in front of it, and the count's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. The outfield straight away. Facing the right-hand hitting Jose Nieves, who was a part of the Stingers during the 2001 and 2002 seasons. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called. Fastball the inside corner above the knees, and that retires the side. The Beavers take the lead. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base at the end of 1. It's Portland 2 and the Stingers 1 on ESPN 1230.
Are you trapped in your old car?
Help! Let me out of here!
Do you owe more than it's worth?
Help! I'm stuck! Gee, thanks. Who are you guys?
Carl Malone Toyota, offering you escape from your current lease or loan. Once we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade-in no matter how much you owe, and put you into any one of hundreds of new Toyotas or quality used vehicles for just $88 down, $88 a month. And our intent is to finance everyone. $88 down, $88 a month. Plus, during the final days of Toyota Talk, Carl Malone Toyota offers you their triple play with a Toyota rebate and TDA match of your down payment. The triple play is back at Carl Malone Toyota, Southtown Auto Mall, Salt Lake City, exit 106, I-15. With approved credit, example 01 Corolla, 3 payments of $88, 57 remaining payments of $278 at 8 APR with 88 down, negative equity, 5 due loan balance, all Canada, come up.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, Big Green Monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors. Automotive excellence.
Right, go to the second inning. It's a 2-1 ball game now in favor of Portland. And for the Stingers will be Dallas McPherson, Shane Halter, and Jake Thrower to face right-hander Tim Stauffer. Last time out, Stoffer picked up a win on the road at New Orleans. That was on Saturday night in New Orleans. He did not allow a run on 10 hits in 6 1/3 innings. He must have gotten a few double plays behind him in that one. Struck out 6 and walked 2. Dallas McPherson, the batter, hitting .289. 10 doubles, 5 triples, 13 homers, 34 runs batted in. Hitting .250 against Portland so far this season. 4 hits and 16 at bats. Stoffer ready. First pitch to McPherson. Started after it, held up on the breaking ball down and in. They appeal. No swing, says third base umpire Mike McClinsky, and the count's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away. The second baseman Vasquez out into short right again. Swing and a miss by McPherson on a changeup, and the count's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time now to find out what else happened on this date in baseball history. Brought to you by Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. Just 1 minute to the ballpark. Visit Stedman's where you deal with the owner, not a salesman. As Stoffer misses with a curveball, low and inside the left-hand batter, and the count's 2-1. On this date in 1996, there was a AAA perfect game thrown. The 1 pitch swing and a miss at a cutter, 2-2. Rick Helling, for then known as the Oklahoma City 89ers, there was a perfect game over in Nashville, 4-0 in the Old American Association. Now the 2-2. Broken bat popped up to third. Nieves 2 steps back, reaches up and makes the catch. The barrel of the bat ends up near the second baseman Vasquez. 1 down. That'll bring up Shane Halter, the right fielder. Shane batting .288. 2 doubles, 3 homers, and 9 runs batted in. Well, it's hard to believe it's been 9 years, but it was 9 years ago today that baseball legend Mickey Mantle passed away at the age of 63 to liver cancer. There's a swing and a ground ball foul in between the coach's box and the bag at third, and the count's 0-1. On this date in 1993, Ricky Henderson recently traded to Toronto by Oakland. His teammate Turner Ward $25,000 for uniform number 24. There's a breaking ball outside. The 1-1 the count on Halter. Henderson had complained that he was having trouble hitting with the number 14 on his bat. 1-1 pitch to Halter. Breaking ball misses low and outside. The right-hand hitter. 2-1 the count on Shane. Now the wind by Stoffer and the 2-1. Fastball popped up foul. Third base side. Over near the Portland dugout. Nieves over, and he can't get to it. Lands on the other side of the railing, and the count's even at 2-2. On this date in 1987, the Cardinal outfield set a major league record by failing to record a single putout. A 4-2 13-inning win over the Phillies. No putouts by the outfield in 13 innings. On this date in 1979, Lou Brock, at the age of 40, collects his 3,000th career hit, a single off Dennis Lamp as the Cardinals beat the Cubs 3-2. Of course, it was with Chicago that Brock began his career before being traded to St. Louis in 1964. The 2-2. Fastball fouled straight back by Halter into the screen. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 Portland. We're in the top of the second inning here at PGE Park. Good crowd on hand tonight. They've got fireworks after the ball game. Now the 2-2 again. Curveball lifted in the air down the right field line. Kerry Robinson on the run. Now slows down in the corner and makes the catch in fair territory for out number 2. So 2 down. That'll bring up the second baseman, Dick Thrower, batting .284. 23 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers, 48 runs batted in. Thrower, a former Portland hero, played 28 games for them last year. Hit .277 for the Beavers. 1 homer, 13 runs batted in. Two out, nobody on. The pitch on the way. Fastball high, ball 1. Out of 6 batters, the only hitter that was not retired was Adam Riggs, who hit a home run. Now the 1-0. Thrower takes a little bit low. 2 balls and no strikes to count. It was on this date in 1964 that CBS bought 80% ownership of the New York Yankees. 2-0 pitch on the way, and it's a fastball high, ball 3. 3-0 count on Dick Thrower. Dick, a switch hitter, batting from the left side against the right-hander Stoffer. The pitch on the way. Changeup over for a strike. Outfield shaded towards left for Jake as Stoffer deals. Swing and a miss. A breaking ball. The count is full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On this date in 1962, Bert Campaneris, later a shortstop for the A's, playing for Daytona Beach of the Florida State League, pitches ambidextrously in a relief appearance. 3-2 payoff pitch. Thrower swings and grounds one to first. Up with it, Xavier Nady. The underhand lead toss to Stoffer for the out, and that retires the side. Stingers up and down in order here in the second, and after an inning and a half, it's Portland 2 and the Stingers 1 on ESPN 1230.
Home equity loans are easy to get at Mountain America Credit Union. Easier, perhaps, than deciding what to do with the money.
We could get a deck and a hot tub.
Remodel the bathroom and a jetted tub.
Once you make up your mind, you'll pay no appraisal fees, no origination fees, no closing costs, and no annual fees at Mountain America.
A snowmobile.
Try a snow blower.
While you're deciding what to do with the money, call or visit Mountain America Credit Union or log on to mtnamerica.org.
How about a widescreen TV?
How about storm windows with screens?
At Mountain America Credit Union, we make getting home equity loans easy. So get approved.
An ATV.
A riding lawnmower.
Unfortunately, we're no help at all when it comes to deciding what to do with the money.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Okay, let's get a fishing boat.
Oh, you want water? We'll take a cruise.
Mountain America Credit Union, member NCUA and equal opportunity lender.
Connected Wireless is growing to better serve you with their new Provo Town Center store. Connected Wireless doesn't just sell one-of-a-kind wireless services like most wireless companies. Connected Wireless is your one-stop wireless source. They'll fix you up with the right plan and the right service from Sprint, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Plus, Connected Wireless has all the latest and hard-to-find accessories. Connected Wireless will beat any deal, even internet deals. Call 205-FREE or look in the yellow pages to find one of 7 Connected Wireless locations. Get connected, stay connected with Connected Wireless.
Bottom of the second inning, Portland leading by a score of 2-1. J.J. Fermaniac, Freddie Castro, Freddie Guzman due up to face left-hander Chick Woods. J.J. Fermaniac batted .273, 20 doubles, 3 triples, 16 homers, 60 runs batted in for Fermaniac. .260 hitter against the Stingers this year. Fouls the first pitch back off the screen for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count to the right-hand hitting shortstop, J.J. Fermaniac. Hill 1. Outside ball, 1-1. Even though he hits out of the number 8 spot, Fermaniac second in the ball club with 60 RBI. Only John Knott with 67 has more. 1-1 pitch is lined to the left center field, a base hit. Racing over to cut it off is Brian Gordon on the third out. Drops the ball, picks it up. Fermaniac's going to try for 2, and it throws late. Ball dropped out there by Brian Gordon in center field. It'll be a single for Fermaniac and a fielding error on Brian Gordon. That's the second error by the Stingers in the ball game. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out for Bernie Castro, the designated hitter. Castro batting .249, 7 doubles, a triple, no homers, and 18 runs batted in for Castro. Pitch from Wood. Castro shows bunt, pulls the bat back as the breaking ball misses inside. Ball 1. Castro 12 for 39 against Salt Lake pitching, with 2 doubles and 4 runs batted in. 1 ball to count. Now Woods pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short on one knee. Sorensen has it. He'll get up and throw to first in time for the out. The play in front of him. Fermaniac has to hold his credit second base. So Castro retired, 1 out. Fermaniac is second for Freddie Guzman, who doubled and scored in the first inning. So Guzman the batter. The runner at second base, 1 out, 2-1 Portland here at the bottom of the second. And the Beavers just a half game behind Tacoma in the North Division race. The fastball misses high, ball one. And later on this month, they'll play 9 games against each other, all consecutively, which makes no sense. But 4 games in a row here in Portland, followed by 5 straight at Tacoma. 1 ball to count on Guzman as Woods delivers. Breaking ball low, ball 2. 2-0 to count on Guzman. Speedy outfielder in his 5th year. He has 43 stolen bases here at AAA, 60 altogether as he had 17 in 35 games at AA Mobile. Now Woods ready from the stretch. Here's the 2-0. Swing a ground foul back into the left of home plate. The count on Guzman. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tacoma no score after 1 up north against Edmonton. Two balls, 1 strike. The count on Guzman. Portland Ball Club, tough here at PGE Park. They're 38-22 here at home compared to 28-31 on the road. 2-1 offering, and Guzman lifts it foul up into the rafters on the first base side. The count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the Stingers came in here and lost 3 out of 4 back in early May, winning the final game 3-2 in 10 innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Guzman. The pitch. Change-up misses outside of the knees. Ball 3. 3-2 the count on Guzman. Back in the lineup earlier this week after missing 6 games with a tight hamstring. First, he had an inside the park home run at Franklin Covey Field in that last series last month. 3-2 payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the hole at short. Sorensen goes to third with a throw, and out at third base is J.J. Permaniak. Pitch-up play by Zach. He would have had no shot at all to get the speedy Guzman at first. And Permaniak, even with the ball being hit in front of him, decided to try to go to third. And Sorensen backhanding the ball, saw it, and threw a perfect strike to third. McPherson there to apply the tag for the out. So 6-5 on put out. Guzman at first with 2 down. And the batter will be Kerry Robinson, who walked his first time up. And again, keep an eye on Guzman over at first base. Woods ready. The pitch. Breaking ball low and outside to the left-hand hitting Robinson for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Stinger baseball brought to you in part by Taco Maker. Celebrate Taco Maker's 26th birthday party, August 12th, 13th, and 14th. That's today and tomorrow left. There's a breaking ball outside, 2-0. Buy a half Super Taco and get the second one for only 26 cents. Join the birthday celebration and get a 26 cents off Super Taco. Taco Maker, best Mex under the sun. And Taco Maker donates $5 to the United Way for every double play turned by the Stingers. They've turned 112 so far, making the donation $560. Here's a broken out looper foul down the left field side. A count on Robinson, 2 balls, 1 strike. And so Robinson, with half a bat, walks back towards the Portland dugout before he goes over to get a new piece of lumber. And the Stingers have lost 9 of 12 to Portland, a complete turnaround from a year ago in which the Stingers won 12 of 16, including all 8 games here at PGE Park. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Robinson. The lefty ready. The 2-1. Pitch is low to throw to second base, and Guzman is safe with a hit first line. His second stolen base, his 44th of the year. And so 3-1 to count on Robinson with runner in scoring position and 2 out. Now Woods ready. The 3-1 instead, he steps off. Now back on. Now Robinson steps off. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, low and outside. He walked him. That's the second time now that Woods has walked Jerry Robinson. So 2 on, 2 outs. That'll bring up John Nod, who reached on an infield single, drove in a run. His first time up was stranded at third as the inning ended. So 2 on, 2 out. Swing and a miss at a fastball, strike 1. John Knott with 68 RBI now to lead the team. 2 years ago, he shared the Padres minor league player of the year honors with Josh Barfield. Down a pretty good year again this year. Now Woods ready, the 0-1. Mid high, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Outfield shaded towards right. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. There go the runners. The pitch, a curveball low and inside. The throw to third late. It's a stolen base, a double steal. Guzman, we're only in the second inning, has 3 stolen bases in the ball game. And now runners are at second and third with a 2 ball, 1 strike count on Knott. This team certainly puts the pressure on you. Here's the pitch. Fastball just a little bit outside at the knees. Ball 3, 3-1, and now a wide one. Would load the bases for Xavier Nady. A 3-1. Way outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So back-to-back walks, and the bases are full. Two out. The batter, Xavier Nady, who flied out to Brian Gordon in center field. His first time up. The trouble brewing here with 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Nady, the batter, a right-handed hitter. Outfield around towards right. The infield is back. Woods ready, the pitch. Nady swings, chops one off the glove of Woods to the bare hand of Sorensen, who can't hang onto it. Everybody is safe for run scores, and it's 2-1 Portland. That's one of those. If Jake leaves it alone, it's an easy fourth play at second base. But the natural reaction is to try to make a play, and he deflected it just enough to where Sorensen couldn't make a play. And now the bases remain loaded. It's 3-1. And the batter will be Humberto Quintero, single to right his last time up. Quintero 2 for 4, batting with the bases loaded this year. Boy, the walks will kill you. That's what's happened here in this inning. Bases loaded, 2 out. 1 run in. Woods from the stretch, the pitch to Quintero. Swing a tap up the third base side. A fair ball picked up by McPherson. He'll step on the bag to get the force out on Knott. And that retires the side. But the Beavers add another run with 2 hits. There was another Stinger's error. And there were 3 runners left on the base paths. At the end of 2, it's Portland 3. The Stingers 1 on ESPN 1230.
So, when's the last time you got a bonus? Well, now you can get $2,000 in bonus bucks when you buy a 2003 Honda VTX 1800 motorcycle. Yeah, use your bonus bucks on any accessories, on riding gear, or even a down payment. You can also take advantage of great low financing. So head on down to Stedman's Recreation at 916 North Main in Tooele today for your bonus bucks, and you can cruise the boulevard in style. Bonus bucks offered through August 31st, 2004. Other restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
It's a great day at Tim Valley Nissan of Murray, Utah's #1 Nissan dealer. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Mark from accounting. Can I talk with Sean?
Oh, sorry. Sean is busy high-fiving a customer on their purchase of a new 2004 Nissan. They saved $6,200.
What? $6,200 off?
Yeah, and gas for a year. Oh, wait, now he's singing happy birthday to Mr. Jeffers. He just saved up to $3,500 on a great used vehicle because it's his birthday and all.
Okay, I can handle this. As long as we're not matching down payments up to $3,000.
Oh, yeah, $3,000 on any new or used vehicle. All makes, all models. You know, Tim Valley Nissan of Murray will do whatever it takes.
Oh.
And, Mark, we're giving tires for life with every purchase.
For life?
Yep, plus no payments for 90 days. Plus 0% financing OAC. Hello? Mark? Hello?
Whatever it takes to put you in a new or used vehicle this week. Tim Valley Nissan of Murray, 4520 South State.
Now, back to our Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Finally got to the third inning. It's a 3-1 ball game in favor of Portland. And as always, the third inning is brought to you by the Jordan River Par 3. The best place to improve your short game is the Jordan River Par 3. You can play for just $6 a 9-hole round. So for tee times, call 533-4527 or go online at slc-golf.com. Willie Amos to lead things off, followed by Brian Gordon and then Zach Sorensen. 3-1 Portland here in the third. Amos, the former Beaver, comes up batting .288, 18 doubles, 7 triples, 9 homers, 45 runs batted in. 10 for 33 this year against his old ball club. Davis just back from a brief stint with the Angels in which he did not play. Pitch on the way, a fastball outside of Tanid, ball 1. Also time to find out what else has happened under the lights tonight, the PCL as well as Major League Baseball, brought to you by GE Lighting and the new Reveal light bulb. 1-0 pitch to Will, swing and a miss, and a cut fastball away, 1-1. And you can check out the Reveal bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware store. 1 ball, 1 strike on Will. On the pitch, fastball, broken bat roller at third. Up with it is Jose Nieves. The sidearm toss to first in plenty of time for the out. 6 in a row now retired by Tim Stauffer since giving up the 1-out home run to Adam Riggs in the first inning. Here's Brian Gordon batting .262. 22 doubles, 3 triples, 17 homers, 59 runs batted in. In the PCL in the 9th at Nashville, Memphis leads the Sounds 6-3. In the 9th at New Orleans, the Zephyrs trail Oklahoma 3-1. First pitch, and Gordon takes the breaking ball low, ball 1. At Des Moines, Iowa got a run in the 9th to beat Albuquerque 1-0. A one-hitter thrown by Iowa. Breaking ball for Denise, a strike, 1-1. We'll get the starter later. Omaha winner at home over Colorado Springs 5-3. 1-1 pitch is low, 2-1. So now that moves Iowa 6 full games ahead of the Sky Sox in the Central Division race. Now the 2-1 to Gordon. Breaking ball low again, ball 3. 3-1 the count. In the second at Fresno, no score. Grizzlies in Tucson after 1 at Sacramento. Las Vegas leads the River Cats 3-0. Edmonton at Tacoma scoreless after 1. Gordon swings and hits in the air to center field. Guzman racing back, still going back to the warning track to the wall. He jumps, he can get it. It bounces by him. Gordon racing around second, on his way to third. They're going to wave him around. Here comes Permaniak, throw to the plate, and Gordon in with a head-first slide. It's an inside-the-park home run for Brian Gordon. Brian Gordon with the inside-the-park home run, a head-first dive at the plate. And the Stars are back to within a run at 3-2. For Gordon, that is his 18th home run of the season. Guzman at the wall made a valiant leap for it, but when it bounced over his glove and off the wall, it carried past Gordon, and he had no chance. By the time he tracked it down, it was rolling on the carpet. Brian was already to third. And now here's Sorensen fisting a ground ball to second. Up with it, Vasquez, the toss to first for the out. The Stingers have only 2 hits, and they're both home runs. So 2 out. Here's Adam Riggs, who hit the other one, a long shot. Out onto the street. I believe that's 18th Street. Bouncing in one hop against the building across the street that houses the publishing of the Oregonian newspaper here in Portland. Now each team had 1 inside the park home run. The other team's park Pitch on the way. Breaking ball outside to Rick. Ball one. On the pitch. Breaking ball low. And they come now on Rick. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-2 Beavers here in the third. Golfer winds the 2-0. Fastball high and outside. 3-0 the count on Rick. In the American League, final just in. Texas top Tampa Bay 5-3. Lance Nix and Alfonso Soriano with home runs for the Rangers. 3-0 pitch to Riggs. Fastball down the middle for a strike. 3-1. After 3 in Oakland, no score. A's and Kansas City. Mike Wood, the longtime A's minor league prospect, pitching for Kansas City tonight. Here's a swing, and Riggs lifts into the air to right center field. Guzman going back. It's up there, and that one is gone. Adam Riggs with his second home run of the ball game. The third home run for the Stingers tonight, and the game is all tied at 3-3. A rocket just to the right of the batter's eye, and straight away center field. What a night for Adam Riggs as he continues his tear. He now has 21 home runs on the year. Tops on the Stingers ball club. Now here's Casey Kutzman, who grounded out to second base. His first time up. Stoffer's pitch, breaking ball low and inside, ball one. That's now 9 home runs surrendered by Stoffer in 51 innings at the AAA level. The 1-0 to Kutzman. Downstairs for ball 2. Tigers 2, Angels nothing in the third inning at Anaheim. John Lackey, the former Stinger, going for the Angels. 2-0 pitch, and it's an easy strike, 2-1. John trying to even his record at 10-10. In the third at Seattle, the Yankees lead the Mariners 4-0. Bernie Williams with his 15th home run. Cleveland pulls within 2 games of the Twins in the American League Central by pounding Minnesota 8-2. Kutzman, little bat handle pop-up behind second base into short center. Caught with a shortstop for Maniac, and that retires the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the third. Stingers 3, Portland 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Are you serious about credit? Marine Credit Systems will be your personal chauffeur in the Carpool Diamond Lane Credit. Now that's a green light to credit.
Look, hon, we're passing everyone who bought a car somewhere else. They're upside down and buried.
Welcome to the Mark Marine Minute, your no-nonsense answers to your car buying and credit questions.
Car credit is like food. It's not the food, but the appetite that makes eating a delight. For example, love and credit. Did you know a divorce decree does not supersede the obligations of a loan? And when is it a good time to bring up credit in a newly developing relationship? Not soon enough, if you ask me. So how about this for an idea? Prenuptial credit. Learn what column of finance you were in. Learn what column of finance your mate is in. And learn what column of finance you're in together.
Wow. Call Marine Credit Systems now at 467-9980. Marine Credit Systems, 467-9980. 467-9980.
Spring is here, and that means shorter nights. But just because there's more daylight doesn't mean you don't still need better everyday lighting. Your local Ace Hardware stores and GE Lighting can help. GE Lighting has replaced the ordinary incandescent bulb with the new Reveal bulb. Reveal bulbs make colors so crisp, clean, that you truly see the difference. Guaranteed. Reveal bulbs from GE Lighting at your local Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
We go to the bottom of the third. It's a 3-3 ball game. Once again, the third inning brought to you by the Jordan River Par 3. For tee times, go 533-4527 or go online at slc-golf.com. Ramon Vasquez to lead things off against Jake Woods, who has a new lease on life. The game now tied at 3-3. First pitch, Vasquez shows front, takes a breaking ball outside, ball one. Finishing up the look of the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by the folks at GE Lighting and your locally owned Ace Hardware store. 1-0 pitch to Vasquez first from Woods, and it's breaking ball strike at the knees, 1-1. At Toronto, Baltimore shut out the Blue Jays 4-0, and the White Sox held on to defeat the Red Sox 8-7. A pair of home runs for Aaron Rowan. Breaking ball from Woods, broke late and missed high, ball 2. 2-1 the count on Vasquez. In the National League, Houston got a run the top half of the 12th inning to take the lead 5-4 at Montreal, but the Expos have got one back in the bottom of the inning, so they're tied at 5 as the pitch to Vasquez misses low. Jeff Kent had tied the game with a 2-run home run in the 9th inning. Milwaukee topped Florida 6-4. 3-1 pitch on the way, grounded foul right of home plate, 3-2. Fortunately, Major League Baseball this week did not have games scheduled for either Tampa Bay or Florida. So Hurricane Charlie not having any effect on the major leagues tonight. Now the 3-2 payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Adam Rich on the run. Now is there and will make the catch in fair territory for the out. Good grab by Riggs, who got a good jump on the ball. One away, and that'll bring up Jose Nieves, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Dodgers broke open a close game in Chicago today with a 6-run ninth as they beat the Cubs 8-1. Colorado pounded Pittsburgh 9-3. The Giants walloped the Phillies 16-6. J.T. Snow hit 3 home runs for San Francisco tonight. First pitch to Nieves. Swung on, lifted into left field. That ball's up there. It's out there, and it's gone. Jose Nieves with his 4th home run of the year. The Beavers are back out in front, 4-3. That is home run number 10, surrendered by Jake Woods at AAA. So the Beavers back out in front, and the batter will be J.J. Permaniak, who singled to center field his first time up. We should make mention, we didn't get a chance to at the time. Everything happened so quickly that those home runs by Adam Riggs, as well as the inside the park home run by Brian Gordon. Another Mountain America home equity home run. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Strike 1 to Permaniak. Finance your home equity or construction loan today with Mountain America Credit Union. 0-1 the count on Permaniak. The pitch. Breaking ball inside. 1-1 the count. The Mets beat the Diamondbacks in New York 10-6. Cardinals topped it 4-1. Will anybody slow down St. Louis? A 1-1 curveball misses inside to Permaniak, the right-handed batter. The count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike the count on Permaniak. As Woods deals. Breaking ball low and outside. 3-1 the count. Padres beat the Reds 14-5. Woods ready to pitch. Swung on, popped up foul, first base side. That's going to wind up on the roof and fill the count at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, a hectic day today just to try to get to the hotel, as both presidential candidates were jumping here in Portland. There's a swing and a high fly left field towards the corner. Adam Riggs back on the edge of the track, has room, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. President Bush over in Beaverton, so it was a little bit easier to get through. Involving the president, although we did see roads blocked for his trip back to the airport to pick up a ride from Air Force One. On the other hand, John Kerry's rally, as a pitch into the dirt, a ball, was in a park right across the street from the hotel. It caused all kinds of traffic problems. You couldn't get within a block and a half or 2 blocks of the hotel. A 1-0 to Castro. Popped up foul. First base side onto the roof. Out of play. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-3 Portland. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Now Woods ready to pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air to right, drifting back Halter, now waiting for it. He reaches up and puts it away to retire the side. The Beavers regain the lead. 1 run on 1 hit, a home run by Jose Nieves. We go to the 4th. It's Portland 4, Stingers 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet. An amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my weight on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is the cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors, automotive excellence.
Andres Galarraga to lead things off for the Stingers here in the fourth. It'll be followed by Dallas McPherson and Shane Halter against right-hander Tim Stauffer. 4-3 Portland here in the fourth. Stauffer's first pitch to the Big Cat is lifted in the air to center field. Guzman going back, now stopping about 10 feet shy of the warning track to make the catch for the out. Oohs and ahs when the ball first led Andres back, but well short of the 405 mark and straight away center field. That'll bring up Dallas McPherson, who is retired on a broken bat pop-up to the third baseman Jose Nieves his first time up. Time now to check out the standings of the PCL, brought to you by your local Associated Food Stores, featuring the Western family brands. Only the best will do for you at Associated Food Stores. Again, here in the north, Tacoma leads Portland by a half game. Here's McPherson reaching out and lighting a base hit into right field. Played on the second hop by Kerry Robinson, and so McPherson's aboard with a one-out single. Fourth hit by the Stingers, their first non-homer. Now here's Shane Halter, who flied to right field. Edmonton 7 games back. The Stingers trail by 21. Over in the south, Sacramento leads Tucson by 7.5. Fresno by 12. Las Vegas by 14. First pitch missing outside the Halt, ball 1. In the east, Oklahoma leads Memphis by 10. Nashville by 12.5. And New Orleans by 15. And in the central, Iowa now leads Colorado Springs by 6. Albuquerque by 7.5. And Omaha by 14. 1-0 the count on Halter. Stauffer, the step off the toss to first. Just a live over. Person's back. 4-3 Portland. Beavers 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Stingers 1 in the first and 2 in the third. All 3 Salt Lake runs coming in on solo homers. 1-0 pitch to Halter. Fastball high and outside. Stick throw to first, and McPherson dives back in ahead of the tag. 2 balls, no strikes. Not often you see the ball jump out of this park, but that's certainly the case here tonight. Now the 2-0. High and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count on Halter. Stauffer collegiately played at the University of Richmond, where he was a 2-time All-American. Drafted by the Orioles out of high school, decided to go to the school instead. 3-0 pitch on the way. Halter takes the sinker low. Ball 4. The Stingers have runners at first and second with 1 out. That's the first walk issued by Stauffer in the ball game. Now the catcher Quintero goes out to have a word with his pitcher. And Stauffer, just 22 years old, out of Portland, Maine originally, now calls Saratoga Springs, New York home. Jake forward the batter, grounded out to the first baseman, Nady, his initial time up. For the Stingers now with the potential tying run at second, with a go-ahead run at first. Stopper ready, 2 on, 1 out. The infield double play depth, and now Stopper steps off. Outfield cheating in a bit and around towards left for Jake. Now the pitch. Fastball outside at the belt, ball 1. Former Buzz pitcher LaTroy Hawkins now with the Chicago Cubs, being serving a 3-game suspension today after his appeal was rejected. His fine was reduced from $3,000 to $2,000. 1-0 pitch. Swinging a tap foul behind home plate. 1-1 the count on Jake. Hawkins was ejected after he started yelling at home plate umpire Tim Cheetah as he walked to the dugout after giving up a tie-breaking home run to Albert Pujols for the 9th inning July 20th at Wrigley Field, and Hawk had to be restrained by manager Dusty Baker and several Cub coaches from going at Cheetah. 1-1 pitch on the way, and it's inside at the knees, a breaking ball, 2-1 the count. Hawkins says he's had a problem with Cheetah for a couple of years, ever since 2002 when Hawkins was with the Twins. Cheetah ejected him in a game in a disagreement over the positioning of his chair in the bullpen. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Sinker low, ball 3. 3-1 the count on Jake, and a wide one here with load the bases. Tampa Bay today released first baseman Robert Vick and option pitcher Jeremy Gonzalez to AAA Durham. Now the 3-1. Throw takes the slider inside of the knees, ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Stopper after the 1-out single from McPherson. And now the bases are loaded with 1 out. The batter will be Will Nieves, who grounded out to third his first time up. Left-hander now gets up and starts throwing in the Portland bullpen. Nieves so far this year, just 1 for 8 batting with the bases full. Again, now the tying run 90 feet away at third. The go-ahead run at second. McPherson at third. Halder at second. Thrower at first. Stopper from the stretch, and the first pitch to Will. Cutter a strike to the outside corner. He's 0-1. No balls. 1 strike the count. The outfield around towards right. The infield at double play depth as Nieves steps out. Stingers have only 1 grand slam all year. That was by Barry Wesson. The 0-1. Swinging a ground foul behind plate, 0-2. The franchise record for fewest grand slams in a single season is 3. The Stingers have only 1 so far this year. But as a team, they are batting .378 with the bases full. No balls, 2 strikes. Stopper ready, the pitch. Third ball into the dirt. Blocked for the catcher, Quintero sliding across to his left. And the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 4-3 Portland here in the top of the 4th. Yeah, 317 down the left field line here. 320 down the right field stripe. And 405 to straightaway center. Off of the 1-2. Nieves swings, pops it up foul. That went into the 3rd level of sweeps right up at our head. 4 levels of sweeps. There should only be 3. 1 should be a press box, but they decided to build a 4th level of sweeps, and so instead we're on card tables out in the middle of the seats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Had to turn around and make sure there isn't a rebound coming out of the sweep down below on us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stopper's pitch. Swinging a pop foul. First base side, out of play. Still 1-2. Nieves battling Stopper here. Well, again, formerly with Portland. Formerly in the San Diego organization. Angels claimed him off waivers from San Diego in December of 2002. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing, a miss at a cutter. He struck him out. Big strikeout for Stauffer there, his first. And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and it's up to Brian Gordon. Gordon with the inside park home run last inning. On the season, Gordon 3 for 7, a .429 average. Batting with the bases loaded. But now there's 2 outs, the pitch. Swinging a ground foul over to the first base dugout, strike 1. Stingers can ill afford to let this scoring opportunity go to waste. No balls, 1 strike. Again, the second baseman Vasquez about 15 feet behind what will be the back of the infield dirt. 0-1. Fastball up and in as Brian just gets his chin out of the way in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-3 Beavers here in the 4th. Stauffer looks in, gets his sign from Quintero. The right-hander ready to glance towards third. The pitch home. Swinging a broken bat roller to first. Beatty's got it. The underhand toss to Stauffer for the out, and he gets out of the inning. The Stingers have the bases loaded with 1 out and do not score. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. After 3.5, it's Portland 4, the Stingers 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Monday night at 9:30. Get ready for the Gottis.
We're not your average Brady Bunch family.
Tune in to A&E for Growing Up Gotti.
Be quiet, I'm not talking to you. There's so much love in the house.
Victoria Gotti, socialite, gossip columnist, single mother of 3 boys. And did we mention daughter of John Gotti?
Tell your brother to get this music off.
Life's a little different when you're Growing Up Gotti. Monday nights at 9:30, 8:30 Central, only on A&E.
Meet Karen and Joyce.
Hey there.
Hello.
For her family's upcoming weekend trip, Karen bought a new car battery.
I did.
Joyce, too.
Yep.
But Joyce got a Die-Hard Gold.
A Die-Hard?
With a 3-year full replacement warranty.
3 years?
After having her entire electrical system checked.
Whoa.
That's because Joyce went to Sears Auto Center.
I should have gone there.
For tires, batteries, oil changes, brake service, and shocks, head to Sears Auto Center.
Now through August 14th, all Goodyear tires are on sale. Exclusions apply. See store details. Sears. Good life, great price.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is key is in cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors, automotive excellence.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning here at BT Park in Portland. The Beavers leading the Stingers by a score of 4-3. It'll be the top of the order due up for Portland. Freddie Guzman, Gary Robinson, and John Knott. The face left-hander, Jake Woods. Guzman is doubled, reached on a fielder's choice, stolen 3 bases, and scored twice. First pitch on the way from Woods to Guzman, and it's low into the dirt and bounces by the catcher, Tony Davis, for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Portland. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Stingers. Now the pitch, swing and a miss. So the fastball away, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Kansas City Royals today claim pitcher Matt Kinney off waivers from the Milwaukee Brewers. Kinney, a former Salt Lake Buzz right-hander. Giants today released shortstop Nefi Perez. 1-1 pitch, breaking ball just inside at the knees, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Both bullpens quiet again as Woods deals. Outside at the knees, ball 3. 3-1 the count as they dealing with a small strike zone here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now Woods pitch. Fastball lifted in the air down the right field line. Halter gives chase for a moment, then watches it land in the picnic area down the right field side. The count's full at 3-2. A full count on Guzman, who reached out a fielder's choice his last time up with the bases, with a full count. 3-2 payoff pitch from Woods. Breaking ball inside. He walked him. And the way Guzman's been going, that's almost like giving him a double. He's already 3 for 3 in the stolen base department in this game. Here's Kerry Robinson, who's been up twice, and he has walked twice. That win for the Cardinals tonight extends St. Louis's lead over the Cubs to 13.5 games in the National League Central. The runner at first base, nobody out for Kerry Robinson. Woods to move over in the top back in plenty of time is Guzman. Portland 4, Stingers 3. We're in the fourth. Woods, the pitch. Breaking ball, strike to the inside corner to knees, 0-1. Jake started that one inside and brought it back over the corner, just above the knee. No balls, 1 strike to count on Robinson. Last year spent most of the season with St. Louis, although he spent some time with Memphis. Woods, the toss to first, and again Guzman is back. Robinson acquired at the end of spring training by San Diego from St. Louis for Brian Hunter. Has since been let go by the Cardinals organization. The 0-1. Robinson shows bunt. The breaking ball misses low, and the count's even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Somewhat of a rough day for some of the players. When the team got here, rooms weren't ready. One player in particular, the room wasn't ready. Then when they finally gave him the room, first the 1-1 pitch. Robinson bunt, third base side and foul. The count's 1-2. When the room wasn't ready, they gave him the key to another room, and something was already in that room, so he had to go back down and get another key and get another room. Finally got into his room about 4 hours after the team had initially arrived at the hotel. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swinging a foul back off the top of the screen, still 1-2. Then they get to the park, and the air conditioning in the clubhouse isn't working very well, to the point where, although it was warm here in Portland today, it was cooler outside than it was inside the clubhouse. 1-2, the count on Robinson. Woods the toss to first, and the runner is back. And Jake tries to keep an eye on speedy Freddie Guzman. One ball, 2 strikes on Robinson, who has a degree in sports management, Southeast Missouri State. Time calls, Kerry steps out. Curious to see what his plans are for that, if any, at this point in time in his career. Whether it's Major League Baseball or maybe minor league baseball. The 2-2. Robinson smacks one to third. Back to diving McPherson down the left field line. Rick cuts it off before it gets to the corner and fires it back in towards second, holding Robinson, a speedy Kerry Robinson, to a single. But Guzman goes to third, and there are runners at the corners with nobody out. 7th of the ball game for Portland, and with runners at first and third, no outs. John Nutt's the batter, an infield single and a run batted in for an out of the first. He walked to the second. So far, no activity in Salt Lake bullpen. 4-3 Portland here in the fourth, but they're looking to add to that lead. Runners at first and third, nobody out. The right-hand hitting John Nutt at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Don rated the best power prospect in the Padres organization by Baseball America. His 28 home runs in the minor leagues last year, 27 at Mobile, 1 at Portland, led the San Diego system. There goes Robinson at first. The fastball is high. The throw to second base, not in time. Top 2 hitters in the Beavers order, Guzman and Robinson, have combined now for 5 stolen bases already in this ball game. So the count on Knott is 1 ball and 1 strike, and now runners are in second, third with nobody out. Now the pitch. Breaking ball strike. The inside corner above the knees, 1-2. Portland as a club came into this game with 114 stolen bases, second in the league to Tacoma's 116. Now the 1-2. Swing, and a foul tip on 2 by Davis for the strikeout. A big punch out for Jake Woods there as Davis hangs on to the foul tip. 1 away. Here's Xavier Nady, who picked up an RBI single his last time up. He had a bouncer up the middle that Jake Woods unfortunately got a glove on, deflecting it to where Zach Sorensen had no play out at shortstop. If he leaves it go, they probably get the force out at second to end the inning. Runners at second and third, 1 out. The breaking ball misses inside the right-hand hitter. Ball 1 to Xavier Nady. Want to know the count? Outfield straight away for the right-hand batter as Woods deals. High and outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count on Nady, who was drafted in 2000 in the second round out of the University of California. Did not sign until September 17th, and then was immediately reported to San Diego, where a couple of weeks later he got a base in his first professional at bat. Only the 3rd player in baseball history to do so. Now, many have gotten hits in their first major league at bat, but that was his first professional at bat at any level of organized baseball. 2-0 pitch to 80. Foul come back our way. And the count's 2-1, hitting right above us. 2 balls, 1 strike. At Cal. There's the 2-1 pitch first. Swung on line, base hit left field. Guzman will score. Robinson being waved around third. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Xavier Nady, and it's now a 6-3 Portland lead. Nady now with 3 runs batted in the ball game. A runner at first base and 1 out. And the batter will be Humberto Quintero, who's 1 for 2. His pitching coach, Rich Bombard, pays a visit to Jake Woods out of the mound. Getting back to Nady for a second, he set a Pac-10 career record with a .729 slugging percentage. The previous record holder was none other than Mark McGuire at USC. At .718. Beavers have scored in every inning so far. Now the lefty ready to pitch, and it's a breaking ball strike. 0-1 the count on Humberto Quintero. 6-3 Beavers here in the 4th. The 0-1 from Woods. Swinging a foul back into our right, up into one of the sweeps, and the count's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Time now to find out who's hitting the cover off the ball in the PCL. Brought to you by Mountain Extreme Power Sports. Take it to the extreme with Mountain Extreme Power Sports in Linden, Utah. Again, Calvin Pickering of Omaha leads with 31. The 0-2 pitch is driven into right center field. That's it for a base hit. Alter can't cut it off as it goes to the wall. Nady being waved around third. He will score on an RBI double by Humberto Quintero. And it's now 7-3 Portland. So Dick Woods having his 2nd rough outing in a row. On at second base, still only 1 out. Here's Ramon Vasquez, who's 0 for 2. An RBI double by Humberto Quintero. Now a runner at second base, one out, lefty against lefty. Woods pitch, breaking ball strike to the outside corner at the knee. 0-1. No balls, one strike to count. Right-hander Greg Jones up in the Stingers bullpen. No balls, one strike to count. The pitch. Reaching out is Vasquez. He pokes it foul up into the seats down the left field line, and the count's 0-2. No balls, two strikes the count on Vasquez. It's just 106 in 27 games for the Padres this year. 5 hits and 47 at bats. No balls, two strikes. Now Woods delivers. Instead, he steps off. Now Jake ready to go once again. The southpaw ready for the 0-2 pitch to Vasquez. Swung on, that's lined into right field, a base hit. Played on the hop by Halter. The stop sign is up for Quintero at third as Halter throws a perfect one-hop strike to the plate. But now the Beavers have runners at first and third, and still only one out. And Jose Nieves, the batter, he broke a 3-all tie with a solo home run to left his last time up. So here's Nieves with runners at the corners and one down. After the Astros scored a run in the top of the 12th to go up on Montreal 5-4, the Expos scored 2 in the bottom of the 12th to win it 6-5. Pitch on the way. It's a fastball outside the knees to Nieves. Ball 1. A rough go of it again for Jake Woods. 1-ball pitch on Nieves. Popped up down the right field side. Halter giving chase. So is the second baseman thrower. Halter near the screen by the picnic area. Makes the catch in foul territory and fires it in towards the plate. Holding Quintero at third. Oh, Nieves is tired. 2 down. That'll bring J.J. Ferminiak, who is singled and fly to left field. So run at the corner, 2 out. And the batter for Maniac, the 8th man to come to plate in the inning. Woods ready, and the first pitch to J.J. Third ball inside at the belt, ball 1. 1-0 the count for the right-hand batter with Bernie Castro due next. Woods ready, the 1-0. High and outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Portland. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Stingers. Now Woods ready, the 2-0. Outside with a fastball, it's 3-0. And a wide one here with reload the bases for Bernie Castro. Woods pitch. Breaking ball inside for ball 4. That's the 4th walk. Makes that the 5th walk issued by Jake. And that's going to be all for Woods as Mike Brumley makes his way to the mound. He's going to make a connected wireless call to the bullpen. Get connected, stay connected. Connected wireless. Call 205-3 for the location nearest you. We'll be back with the numbers on the new Stinger picture right after this on ESPN 1230.
You asked for it. Now at Upper Limit Fitness, we're pleased to announce that our new clearance zone is in all 3 of our stores. The Upper Limit Clearance Zone is a store within a store, bursting at the seams with fantastic savings on new and used quality fitness equipment. You'll discover unbelievable savings on strength equipment, treadmills, bikes, free weights, and gyms. You'll find reconditioned exercise equipment with factory warranty, special deals on benches and bikes, dumbbell racks up to 7% off, Olympic 300-pound sets with base and weights as low as $119. $19 with weight plates for under 30 cents a pound. Our clearance zone is a great place to save on quality fitness equipment, new and used, demos and odds and ends. Check out the great deals on top quality treadmills, bikes, home gyms, and free weights, all at huge clearance zone discounts. Come into any Upper Limit location, look for the clearance zone sign, and get ready to save. Upper Limit Fitness, 815 West 2400 South in Salt Lake, 1345 South State in Orem, and at the corner of Antelope and Hillfield Road in Lakey.
So right-hander Greg Jones comes on the pitch now for the Stingers. He'll inherit the bases loaded with 2 outs. And Bernie Castro at the plate. Castro 0 for 2 in ball game, and he's hitting .400, 2 for 5 with the bases loaded. For Greg Jones, this will be his 28th appearance of the season. He's 1-1 and lost 3 with 2 saves and a 4.35 earned run average. For PCL batting .272 against right-hander Greg Jones. So Quintero, the runner at third. Vasquez at second. Maniac at first. 2 outs. 3 runs in as the Beavers have opened up a 7-3 lead. So here's Castro. On the other hand, when Jones has been in a bases-loaded situation, the opposition's 3 for 7. A 4.29 average. First pitch to Castro. Low it inside. Ball 1. As Greg missed with a slider. Castro, switch hitter, batting from the left side against right-hander Jones. The pitch popped up, slicing down the left field line. Foul towards the bullpen. Ricks on the run. Makes a great catch. Had him a long way to go into the Portland bullpen, but he hauls it in to retire the side. In the inning, 3-run score on 4 hits, no errors, and for the second time in the ball game, the Beavers strand the bases full. After 4 complete innings of play, it's the Beavers 7, Stingers 3, ESPN at 12:30.
Are you trapped in your old car?
Help! Let me out of here!
Do you owe more than it's worth?
Help! I'm stuck! Gee, thanks. Who are you guys?
Carl Malone Toyota, offering you escape from your current lease or loan. Once we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade-in no matter how much you owe, and put you into any one of hundreds of new Toyotas or quality used vehicles for just $88 down, $88 a month. Our intention is to finance everyone. $88 down, $88 a month. During the final days of Toyota Talk, Carl Malone Toyota offers you their triple play with a Toyota rebate and TDA match of your down payment. The triple play is back at Carl Malone Toyota, Southtown Auto Mall, Salt Lake City, at 106 I-15. With approved credit, Zapple 01 Toyota, free payments of $88, 57 remaining payments of $278 at 8 APR with 88 down, negative equity 5 new loan balance offers. Now you come on.
Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the big green monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other play's color is key as in cars. If your bumper scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877-DENT-PRO. That's 877-DENT-PRO. Dent Pro Colors. Automotive excellence.
Finally, move on to the 5th inning here in Portland. Beavers now out in front of the Stingers by a score of 7-3. Top of the order due up for Salt Lake. Jack Sorensen and a break. And Casey Kotzman to face right-hander Tim Stauffer. Zach is flied to center and grounded to second. Our 5th inning, middle of the game reset of the Portland defensive alignment. Courtesy of the phone directories company. Coming up in just a moment. But first, Stauffer's pitch to Sorensen. Curveball struck at the knees on the inside corner, 0-1. John Nod in left, Freddie Guzman in center. Kerry Robinson in right. We'll give you the infield after the 0-1 pitch to Zach. Low and outside, 1-1. Jose Nieves at third, J.J. Permaniak at short, Ramon Vasquez at second, Xavier Nady at first. The battery of Tim Stauffer pitching, and Humberto Quintero catching. 1-1 pitch, swinging a bouncing ball on 1 out to first. Nady has it. He'll take it 4 steps to the bag for the out. The barrel of the bat ends up halfway between home plate and first base. So one out for Adam Riggs. Riggs 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 1 to left, and 1 to straightaway center. Adam now with a 9-game hitting streak, and during the streak now has 19 hits in 34 at bats. Four home runs during the streak. Pitch on the way, breaking ball outside, ball 1. Adam trying to join a select few in franchise history to have hit 3 home runs in a single game. 1-0 pitch to Riggs, swing and a foul back behind home plate. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Portland. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Stingers. 1 ball, 1 strike the count on Riggs. Golfer ready, the pitch. Fastball runs inside to the right-hand batter. The count's 2-1. And a lefty up in the Portland bullpen, but I'm sure Greg Kohler would like to see Hopper go through at least 5 innings. 2-1. Swing, the miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full string on that one a little bit. Had Adam out in front of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Riggs. Now Stoffer winds. Here's the 2-2. Long on, chop to the right side. Vasquez on the third hop has it. Sidearms to first, just ahead of Riggs' arrival for the out. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Casey Kospa, who's grounded to second and pops to short. Mets and the Cardinals just keep rolling along in the National League Central. Winning tonight. 13.5 game lead over the Cubs now. A pitch. Swung on and a rocket at the first baseman, Nady, who got up on his tiptoes to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down go the Stingers here in the 5th, halfway through the scheduled 9-rounder. It's Portland 7 and Salt Lake 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Starting for your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service clerk in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Beavers, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose Associated Food Stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only the best.
It's a great day at Tim Valley Nissan of Murray, Utah's #1 Nissan dealer. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Mark from accounting. Can I talk with Sean?
Oh, sorry. Sean is busy high-fiving a customer on their purchase of a new 2004 Nissan. They just saved $6,200.
What? $6,200 off?
Yeah, and gas for a year. Oh, wait, now he's singing happy birthday to Mr. Jeffers. He just saved up to $3,500 on a great used vehicle because it's his birthday and all.
Okay, I can handle this. As long as we're not matching down payments up to $3,000.
Oh, yeah, $3,000 on any new or used vehicle. All makes, all models. And, Tim Valley Nissan of Murray will do whatever it takes.
Oh.
And, Mark, we're giving tires for life with every purchase.
For life?
Yep, plus no payments for 90 days. Plus 0% financing OAC. Hello? Mark? Hello?
Whatever it takes to put you in a newer used vehicle this week. Tim Valley Nissan of Murray, 4528 South State.
We go now to the bottom of the 5th inning, 7-3 Portland. Top of the order, due up for the Beavers. It's the 3rd time in 5 innings that the leadoff man in the order has led off an inning. Guzman shows what takes high ball on. He's reached 3 times, he's scored 3 times, and he's stolen 3 bases. All about your prototypical instigator at the leadoff spot. That's been Freddie Guzman tonight. 1-0 pitch inside with a fastball. That's Guzman away. 2-0 the count. Our 5th inning, middle of the game recess. Stingers defensive alignment brought to you by the Phone Directories Company. Adam Riggs in left, Brian Gordon in center, Shane Halter in right. The 2-0 pitch. Guzman takes high, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Dallas McPherson at third. Zach Sorensen at short. Jake Thrower second. And Casey Kotzman at first. The battery of Greg Jones pitching and Will Nieves catching. Greg fires a fastball right down the middle for a strike, and it's 3-1. Sergio Mitre for Iowa tonight threw a complete game, one-hit shutout. 3-1 pitch on the way, and it's an easy strike 3-2. The Iowa Cubs win it 1-0 on a home run in the bottom of the ninth by Russ Johnson. 3-2 payoff pitch to Guzman, swinging a foul behind home plate. Josh Wilson, the Albuquerque shortstop, had the only hit of the ball game. It was a single. Doesn't say when that occurred. There's a pitch, fastball, riveted in the right field, but drifting back, Coulter reaches up and makes the catch. One away. That'll bring up Kerry Robinson, who's walked twice, singled, and scored twice with 2 stolen bases. He's now 21 for 22 in the stolen base department this year. So here's Robinson, the batter. 7-3 Portland here in the fifth. They've out-hit the Stingers 10-4. Jones ready. The pitch to Robinson. A slider missing inside it just below the belt. Ball and 1 ball, no strikes. Robinson, a veteran of 365 before this year. Now 426 Major League games with Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, St. Louis, and San Diego. Jones changeup misses outside of the knee. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Now the pitch. Going inside, it's 3-0 to Robinson. He tied for the PCL lead in 1999 with 9 triples. 3 balls, no strikes. Jones pitch. High outside, ball 4. That's the 3rd walk received by Robinson and the 6th given out overall by Stingers pitching in the ball game. A 1-on, 1-out for John Nod, who's 1 for 2. Struck out swinging his last time up. Again, the Stingers are back home on Tuesday for an 8-game homestand with the Edmonton Trappers in the final visit by that franchise under the banner of the Edmonton Trappers. Next year, they'll be the Round Rock Express. Now Jones, first pitch, and Knopf takes a strike, but he's 0-1. And then Las Vegas comes in for 4. Again, next Saturday night, 1 week from tomorrow, it's Fan Appreciation Night. All kinds of prizes to be given away, and a big fireworks show after the game, the 5th and final fireworks show of the season. The 0-1, the runner goes, the pitch is high, the throw to second base, not in time, another stolen base for Kerry Robinson. So Guzman in the leadoff spot, and Robinson in the number 2 point of the order have combined for 6 stolen bases, 3 apiece. Stoner in scoring position with 1 out, and a 1 ball, 1 strike count on John Knott. Jones ready to pitch. Breaking ball outside of the knees, 2-1. Now a right-hander is up in the Portland bullpen. Jones ready, the 2-1. Knott smashes one on the ground, off the glove of the diving McPherson to the left field. Riggs picks it up. They're going to wave Robinson around. Riggs one hop toward the plate, and he is meat at the plate. Out at home is Kerry Robinson. A 1-hop strike from Adam Riggs in left, and that's our Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Paulus Auto Group. That ball deflected by the diving Dallas McPherson. Changing direction on the ball, causing Riggs to stop. His momentum towards the line, turn around, go back, tip the ball up, and in one motion, spin and throw to the plate a 1-hopper to retire the speedy Robinson on a 7-2 put out. Knott did go to second on the throw, so there's a runner at second base. With 2 out, a high drive, center field. Going back is Gordon. That ball's up there. It's out there, and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Xavier Nady. And it's now a 9-3 Portland lead. Xavier Nettie is now driven in. 5 of the 9 Portland runs tonight. And now here's Humberto Quintero, who's 2 for 3 with a run batted in. Vega late having trouble with the gopher ball. As that pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. So again, Portland here in the 5th inning continues their streak of having scored in every inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. In back of third, foul ground for McPherson. Now he lets it go, and it drops in foul. Looked like he was there all the way. I don't know if he was called off on the play by Sorensen or what. But at the very end of the play, they both stood there, and it dropped in between them. So Quintero, new lease on life with the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Nine to 3 Portland here in the bottom of the 5th. Now Jones delivers. Swung on line, right center field. Gordon racing back, still going back. It's over his head and bounces over the wall for an automatic double. Quintero's second double of the ball game. And now there's a runner at second and 2 out, even though the inning should be over. If not for the miscommunication on the pop foul. So here's Ramon Vasquez, who's 1 for 3. Single to right his last time up. Again, Portland with a chance maybe to move into first place in the North Division tonight if Tacoma loses. Last check they were trailing Edmonton 2-0 in the 6th. See if we can't get an update as Jones delivers. Low and inside, ball 1. It's now 3-0 Edmonton. The ball game in the 7th inning at Tacoma. Again, it will likely come down to the 9 meetings left between the Rainiers and the Trappers. Excuse me, the Rainiers and the Beavers. 1-0 pitch. Inside at the bell to change up 2-0. First, the Trappers would like to make it a 3-team race. A win for them tonight would move them back to within 6 of Tacoma and within 6.5 of Portland. 5.5 if the Stingers were to rally here. There's a pitch outside for a ball. 3-0 the count on Vasquez. 9-3 Portland here in the 5th. They've scored in every inning. 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and 2 here in the 5th. 3-0 pitch on the way. A fastball high. He walked him. That's 7 walks issued by Stingers pitching in the ball game, and that'll bring a visit to the mound from Rich Bombard, the pitching coach. As Jose Nieves will come to the plate, 1 for 3 with a solo homer back in the 3rd. So the former Stinger comes to the plate. Jose in 76 games in a Salt Lake uniform over the 2001 and 2002 seasons hit .321 with 15 homers and 50 runs batted in. And the Stingers had a chance to get back into this ball game in the 4th. The bases loaded, 1 out, but did not score. There's a breaking ball into the knees, a strike 0-1, and Tim Stoffer, who looks like he'll be lifted now, will have ended his outing by retiring the last 5 batters he faced. The 0-1, breaking ball misses outside of the right-hand hitter. The count on Nieves is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 the count as Jones deals. Swing a foul back to our right. 1-2 the count on Jose. 4th time in 5 innings in tonight's game in which Portland has sent at least 7 men to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swinging a foul back as Jose reaches out on a slider from Jones, getting a piece of it to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Jones delivers. Fastball fouled off to our right. That one right into the bag of Nachos. Fortunately, the cheese has been taken away, but there is some salsa all over the wall. That's over the wall, not over the ball. Low 1-2. Swung on. Line base hit center field. Quintero around third, running through the stop sign. The throw cut off. It's an RBI single for Jose Nieves, and it's now 10-3. Stopping at second base is Vasquez as the Beavers have opened up a 7-run lead. Now here's J.J. Frominiak, who's 1 for 2. Well, I've heard pitchers putting a little extra mustard on a fastball, but never salsa. So 2 on, 2 out, 3 in for the Beavers here in the 5th. There's a pitch driven in the air towards right. Halter back, still going back at the wall, leaps up and makes the catch to take extra bases away from Frominiak. But 3 more runs score for the Beavers on 4 hits. No errors and 2 runners were left on base. We go to the 6th. It's Portland 10, Salt Lake 3 on ESPN 1230.
If you need car insurance, your local Geico Direct insurance professional is here for you. There are definite advantages to having a local insurance representative. You can't beat the service, and it's nice to know a real live person is around to answer your questions. That's why Geico Direct has a local office in Lakewood, staffed with professionals who know the insurance business just as well as they know the neighborhood. Call your Geico professional today. No matter what you need, you can be sure it will be well done. Call 298-9336. That's 298-9336, right here in Lakewood.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet. Amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
They're now just a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
All right, we go to the 6th inning. 10-3 in favor of Portland. And Steve Watkins comes on the pitch, replacing Tim Stauffer here for the Portland Beavers in the 6th inning. For Watkins, this will be his 22nd appearance of the year for the Beavers, his 16th out of the bullpen. Watkins is 5-3 with 3.19 earned run average. The BCL batting .244. And again, right-hander Steve Watkins. Andres Galarraga to lead it off. Takes the strike. He's 0-1. Galarraga is twice flying to Guzman in center field. Line on stopper. 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned with 1 strikeout and 2 walks, 3 home runs allowed. The 0-1 into the dirt. Bounces by the catcher Quintero. 1-1 the count. Again, one of those home runs, the Ryan Gordon blast, was an inside arc home run. Now the 1-1 to the big cat. Swing and a miss to the slider. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Watkins on here in the 6th. Right-hander ready. Now the 1-2 to Galarraga. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Well, Watkins fans Galarraga. 1 down here in the 6th. Here's Dallas McPherson, 1 for 2. Single to right his last time up. Time now to find out what else is happening under the lights tonight at the PCL and Major League Baseball. Brought to you by GE Lighting and the new Reveal light bulb. Check out the Reveal bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware store. 1 out, nobody on the pitch. And McPherson hits a ground ball to the right side. Vasquez on the fourth hop has it. Sidearms it to first in plenty of time to get McPherson. 2 away. The combination of Stauffer and Watkins have now retired 7 in a row. Here's Shane Halder 0 for 1 with a walk. Again, Sergio Mitre with a complete game 1 hitter as the Cubs flank Albuquerque 1-0. The 1 run, a home run by Russ Johnson in the bottom of the ninth. Off of former Dinger Juan Alvarez. Pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Omaha top Colorado Springs 5-3. Oklahoma wins at New Orleans 3-1. Memphis wins at Nashville 6-4. A 1-0 to Halder. Tap foul at third base side, evens the count at 1-1. In the 7th at Tacoma, Edmonton leading the Rainiers 3-0. Tucson in the 7th at Fresno leads the Grizzlies 3-0. Las Vegas leads at Sacramento 4-2. That game also a 7th. A 1-1 to Shane. Into the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. 6'4", 190 in his 7th year. Born and still lives in Lubbock, Texas. Picked for wind relief against the Stingers on July 25th. Now the 2-1. Breaking ball low through the glove of the catcher Quintero. 3-1 the count. In the American League, after 6.5 at Seattle, the Yankees are pounding the Mariners 10-2. 3-1 pitch. Halter take low and outside for ball 4. So the Stingers get their first base runner on Watkins, and that'll bring up Jake Thrower, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. They're in the 8th at Oakland. Kansas City shocking the A's 6-1. Home runs by Abraham Nunez and Joe Randa. After 5.5 at Anaheim, the Angels trail the Tigers 3-1. They have got a chance to pull to win a half game, Oakland, it would appear, if they can rally. White Sox held on to defeat Boston 8-7 at Fenway. Contreras over Wakefield. First pitch of Thrower. That sinks low for a ball, 1-0. Cleveland pounds Minnesota 8-2. Ellerton over Silva. Baltimore blanks Toronto 4-0. A 5-hitter for Sir Sidney Ponson. A 1-0 to Jake. Thrower swings and grounds one through the left side into left field. A base hit. Halter will stop at second on the play. And the Stingers with 2 out, uprising now with runners at first and second. And 2 down. Hit number 5 for the Stingers in the ball game. Here's Will Nieves, who key batter in the 4th with the bases loaded, 1 out. He struck out swinging. Texas beat Tampa Bay 5-3 as Kenny Rogers got back on the winning track. He's now 14-5 on the season. Francisco Cordero was 34th save. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch to Will. That sinks down low, ball 1. In 12, Montreal beat Houston 6-5. San Diego walloped Cincinnati 14-5. Khalil Green with a pair of home runs. There's a sinker low for a ball. 2-0 the count on Will. The Dodgers beat the Cubs 8-1, breaking the game open with a 6-run ninth. Off the Cub bullpen, but Maddox takes the loss, having given up the first 2 runs, 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes to count on Nieves. Pitch. Fastball just in under the letters, and strike 2-1. Colorado pounds the Pirates in Pittsburgh 9-3. Giants wallop the Phillies in Philadelphia 16-6 after a great road trip. The Phillies have had problems at home, losing 4 or 5. The 2-1. Nieves swings and he pops it up foul to the right of home plate onto the roof. 2-2 the count. Again, J.T. Snow with 3 home runs for the Giants tonight. Barry Bonds at his 31st. The Mets top the Diamondbacks 10-6. Benson over Fossa. St. Louis wins again over Atlanta 4-1. That's 9 out of 10 for the Cardinals. And Milwaukee beats Florida at 6-4. 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball low and outside. Fills the count at 3-2. So the runners will be off with the pitch. On 3-2 with 2 out. 10-3 Portland here in the 6th. Watkins delivers. The runners go. Swing and a miss. And a fastball tailing into the right-hand batter. He struck him out to retire on the side. No runs, 1 hit. The Stingers strand 2, and after 5.5, it remains Portland 10, Stingers 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM. Baseball is full of colors. The Reds, the White Sox, the Big Green Monster. No sport has more to do with color than baseball. The other place color is keys and cars. If your bumper's scratched, dented, or torn, it takes away from its value. That's where Dent Pro Colors comes along. Dent Pro Colors offers on-site service. They have the latest technology in color matching, and they guarantee their work. So call 877 Pro. That's 877 Dent Pro. Dent Pro Colors. Automotive excellence.
Shame on you if you feel like a bowling alley was installed in your brain the last time you went through the car buying experience.
Welcome to the Mark Marine Minutes, your no-nonsense answers to your car buying and credit questions.
You can tell the character of a car dealership by how they handle issues with your credit, especially your good credit. For example, car credit. Car credit is looked at from 2 angles by the bank, your capability and by your willingness. The capability part of your credit tells how much money can be spent. The willingness part of your credit tells the conditions tied to the money being spent. So it's simple. Get pre-approved and know how much money is available and how you can spend it.
Wow. Call Marine Credit Systems now at 467-9980. Marine Credit Systems, 467-9980. 467-9980.
Finally go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Derek Turnbow now comes on to try his hand for the Stingers tonight. Derek making his 39th appearance of the year, his 38th out of the bullpen. Turnbow is 1-2 and lost 5. With 5 saves and a 4.85 earned run average. PCL is batting .277 against right-hander Derek Turnbow, who will try to do something that nobody else has been able to do tonight for the Stingers, and that's put a 0 up on the scoreboard in 1.5 innings for Portland. Leading things off will be Bernie Castro, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, who's 0 for 3. Line out with the bases loaded his last time up. Adam Riggs making a great running catch into the bullpen left. So here's Bernie Castro with Freddie Guzman and Harry Robinson to follow. First pitch outside of Feliz, ball 1. Finishing up that look, the out-of-town scoreboard. Or did we? We did. By the way, that home run for Barry Bonds was a pitch outside for a ball, 2-0, the 689th of his career. 11 shy of the magical 700 mark that has been equaled by only 2. The 2-0 pitch, striking the knees in the inside corner, 2-1 the count on Castro. First Babe Ruth at 7:14. Hank Aaron at 7:55. The 1-1 pitch grounded toward short. Charging Sorensen, he gloves and throws to first into the runner. Huntsman can't get to it, and Castro is safe at first base. That will likely be a throwing error on the shortstop, Sorensen. That's his 2nd error of the ball game, and the 3rd committed by the Stingers tonight. Go to the top of the order, and Freddie Guzman, who's 1 for 3. A runner at second base. Nobody out as the ball rolled into the Stingers dugout. The pitch, fastball high, ball 1. The Stingers continue to struggle. take that back. They gave him a hit and an error. A hit and an error. There's a pitch, fastball at the knees. 2-0, the count on Guzman. 15 hits now in the ball game for Portland. This is the team last in the Pacific Coast League with a .270 team batting average. Now the 2-0. That's in at the knees, a strike. And it's 2-1 to Freddie Guzman. Guzman last year stole 90 bases between A, AA, and AAA combined. Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted foul. Third base side, out of play onto the roof. 2-2 the count. Again, he is 3 tonight, giving him 45 at AAA. He has 62 altogether this year, giving him 250 stolen bases, and this is his 5th year. So at this point, with still 3.5 weeks to go, averaging 50 stolen bases per season, and can increase that average over the next 3 weeks or so. Now the 2-2 to Guzman. Smash speared by Turnbull. Looks towards second. No chance to double up Castro. Oh, Derek Turnbull doing his best imitation of Nikolai Habibulin makes the glove save it a beauty. Reaching out and spearing that line drive about belt high. Cat-like reactions by Derek Turnbull. 1 out here in the 6th. Well, that's the one way you can keep Freddie Guzman from stealing bases, and that is don't let him on in the first place. Although that may not be the recommended method of doing so. But it did work. So runner at second, 1 out, and the pitch, a breaking ball strike to the inside corner to the knees to Kerry Robinson. He has 1 hit and 3 walks in 4 plate appearances tonight. And he has scored twice. He has stolen 3 bases. The pitch, breaking ball, chop to the right side. Kotzman's got it. Got to hurry. The underhand toss to Turnbull. Just beats Robinson to the bag for the out. On the play, Castro goes to third. 3-1 on the putout. 2 away for John Knott. 2 for 3 with a run batted in tonight. So Knott the batter with a runner at third. 2 down. 10-3 Portland here in the bottom of the 6th. Erdo ready, and the first pitch to Knott. Fastball high, ball 1. Again tomorrow night. It's at 8:05 team time. 3:05 Sunday and 1:05 on Monday. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball of beauty in at the knees for a strike, and it's 1-1. They're now gone to the 8th, at Edmonton leading Tacoma 6-0. So it's looking more and more like the Beavers will move into the top spot of the division after tonight. 1 pitch, get a miss at a fastball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 5 games we've seen here this year, easily the biggest crowd. 1-2 to Knott. Swing at a fastball to foul. Back into the screen. And the Angels may be wasting another opportunity to gain a game on Oakland and pull within a half game of the lead as the Royals lead the A's 10-1 in the 8th. But the Angels trail the Tigers 3-1 in the 7th. Again, the 1-2 pitch to Knott. Started effort, held up. It's a strike call on the outside corner at the knees. A good slider by Turnbull. And that retires the side. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on the base paths. And after 6 complete, it's 4-10, Salt Lake 3 on ESPN 1230.
For your locally owned grocery store, Andy Goodwill.
Regarded as the top customer service stores in the country, Andy Goodwill is a first-team all-star selection as a provider of only the best service to shoppers at any of the associated food stores, including Acres, Peterson's, Macy's, and others across the Wasatch Front. As region MVP, Goodwill set records for happy customers, satisfied shoppers, and stunning smiles. Goodwill chose associated food stores because of its commitment to customer service and the impressive reputation of Western Family Products. For your family, only best.
only certified pre-owned BMWs have passed a rigorous inspection by factory-trained BMW technicians and have a 2-year, 50,000-mile extended protection plan added to the original new car warranty for a total of 6 years and 100,000 miles of protection. Plus, if you buy a certified pre-owned BMW that still has the maintenance protection plan in effect, you can extend the maintenance plan to 6 years, 100,000 miles. That's right. Full maintenance for up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. Certified BMWs are only available at BMW of Murray. And during August, you can buy any 2001 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, or X5 BMW and pay only 2.9% APR for up to 60 months on approved credit through BMW Financial Services. Call 262-2479, the BMWofMurray.com, or visit the BMW of Murray CPO Center at 4689 South State.
Here we go to the 7th inning. Steve Watkins to face Brian Gordon, Jack Sorensen, and Adam Riggs. 10-3 Portland here in the 7th. Gordon 1 for 2 with that inside the park home run back in the 3rd, and he takes low from Watkins. Ball 1. Oh, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the left-hand batter, Brian Gordon, which is 18th homer and his 60th run batted. And here's a swing and a grounder through the middle into center field, a base hit. Looked like Watkins hung an off-speed pitch, and Gordon able to tomahawk it through the middle, and that is the 6th hit of the ball game for the Stingers. That'll bring up Zach Sorensen, who's had a tough night. He's 0 for 3 at the plate and committed a couple of throwing errors out in the field. A runner at first base, nobody out for Sorensen. It's high for a ball, 1-0. Time now to look ahead at the Stingers' schedule, brought to you by University of Utah Football, the defending Mountain West Conference and Liberty Bowl champs. Play 6 home games this year, starting with Texas A&M and finishing with BYU. 1-0 pitch to Sorensen. Swung on and popped up into left field. Coming on, John Knopf, left fielder, and he'll put it away for out number 1. Sorensen retired. They'll bring up Adam Riggs, who's 2 for 3 with a pair of solo homers. Season tickets for youth football now available at 581 UTix or online at UtahUtes.com. U football, UXing nothing. 1 on, 1 out here in the 7th. Again, tomorrow it'll be an 8:05 start Mountain Time. The swing and attack foul at third base side. Strike 1. Chris Puchek goes for the Stingers against right-hander Dennis Tankersley. Steve Green goes Sunday afternoon at 2:05, or actually 3:05 Mountain Time against right-hander Brian Swing. Got done on Monday at 12:05 Mountain Time, or actually 12:05 here, 1:05 Mountain Time against right-hander Justin Germano. The 0-1 to Riggs. Bringing a foul off the end of the bat over towards the Stingers dugout at first. The count's 0-2. No balls to strike the count on Riggs. 10-3 Portland here in the 7th. They about hit the Stingers 14-6. And they did not give. They hit that last inning to Castro. There's a breaking ball outside of the knees, 1-2. That one barely missed. 1-2 the count on Rick. Runner at first is worked with 1 out. The pitch. Breaking ball into the dirt. Smothered by the catcher Quintero, sliding across to his right. Counts even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And 3 Portland. We're in the 7th. Beaver infield, a double play depth behind the pitcher Watkins. The 2-2. Swing and a miss to the slider away. He struck him out. That's the 3rd strikeout for Watkins. The 4th for Portland pitching in the ball game. 2 out for Casey Kotzman. Lined hard to the first baseman Xavier Nady his first time up. Then the Stingers come home on Tuesday, again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 home games, the final 4 home games ever against the franchise known as the Edmonton Trappers. First pitch to Kotzman, pucks inside the bag at third and rolling down the left field line. Gordon takes the turn at second. He'll advance to third if he held up there as Kotchman's into second base with a double. That's his 14th two-bagger. The Stingers have runners at second, third with 2 outs. The batter will be Andres Galarraga, who's 0 for 3. Struck out swinging last time up. Now here's Galarraga, who are Homer Taylor's star. John Bucket, his 4th big league homer tonight for Kansas City. They lead the A's 10-1 in the 8th. Runners at second and third, 2 out. Watkins pitch. Galarraga puts it up foul to the right of home plate. That's going to wind up just short of the roof, but into the seats. 0-1, the count on the Big Cat. Andres Galarraga. No official word yet in regards to the timetable as to how long it'll be before the Angels make a move to Andres. 0-1 pitch, and that's driven in the air to right center field. Guzman and Robinson converging on it. The center fielder Guzman with a call on the Cats to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. 7th inning stretch time here in Portland. Brought to you by Upper Limit Fitness, now with 3 locations: Salt Lake, Orem, and Layton. Upper Limit Fitness will help you stretch a little further. After 6.5, it's Portland 10, the Stingers 3 on ESPN 1230.
Insurance. Your local Geico Direct Insurance professional is here for you. There are definite advantages to having a local insurance representative. You get to beat the service, and it's nice to know a real-life person is around to answer your question. That's why Geico Direct has a local office in Layton, staffed with professionals who know the insurance business just as well as they know the neighborhood. Call your Geico professional today. No matter what you need, you can be sure it will be well done. Call 298-9336. That's 298-9336. Right here in Layton.
Are you trapped in your old car?
Help! Let me out of here!
Do you owe more than it's worth?
Help! I'm stuck! Gee, thanks. Who are you guys?
Carl Malone Toyota, offering you escape from your current lease or loan. Once we make a deal, we'll pay off your trade-in no matter how much you owe, and put you into any one of hundreds of new Toyotas or quality used vehicles for just $88 down, $88 a month. And our intention is to finance everyone. $88 down, $88 a month. Plus, during the final days of Toyota-Thon, Carl Malone Toyota offers you their triple play with a Toyota rebate and TDA match of your down payment. The triple play is back at Carl Malone Toyota, Southtown Auto Mall, Salt Lake City, exit 106, 15. With approved credit, example 01 Corolla, 3 payments of $88, 57 remaining payments of $278 at 8 APR with 88 down, negative equity 5 new loan. That's offers guaranteed.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
Time now for another connected wireless call bullpen as Ben Weber comes on for the Stingers. Weber with a 1-2-3 inning in his first game back after coming back from his carpal tunnel syndrome problem. Weber overall making his 6th appearance for the Stingers with an 0-1 record and a 15.75 earned run average. Weber to face Javier Nady, Berto Quintero, and Ramon Vasquez. Nady 3 for 4 with 5 runs batted in. 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Beavers. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for the Stingers. 80 of the plate as Weber deals, and it's a fastball, top foul, third base side for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count. Be on the lookout all season long for the Geico Insurance run of the game. The first time the Stingers extend a lead after the 5th inning, that's the Geico Insurance run. 0-1 pitch, low and outside, 1-1 the count on a breaking ball. Rex Olson, your local Geico rep, will donate $10 to the Air Force Fund for every Geico Insurance run of the game. There have been 33 so far this year, making the total donation $330. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Dan Weber, the 4th pitcher employed by manager Mike Brumley tonight. Weber, 6'4", 205 the pitch. Missed ball and inside, a breaking ball, 2-2 the count. Ben in his 14th professional season. Of course, for the Angels the last 3 years, averaging over 60 appearances per season. In that 3-year span, the 2-2 pitch is tapped foul. Up the third base side, the count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Nady. 2-run homer his last time up. Now the 2-2. Inside, ball 3. Fills the count at 3-2. Salt Lake fans here for conference, but they haven't had a whole lot to cheer about other than the 2 home runs by Adam Riggs and the inside the park home run by Brian Gordon. 3-2 payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. He walked him. So the leadoff man's aboard for the Beavers here in the 7th. That'll bring up Humberto Quintero, who's 3 for 4 with a run batted in and 2 doubles. The runner at first base, nobody out. The walk issued the 8th by Stingers pitching in the ball game. First pitch fastball, chopped past the mound. The shortstop Sorensen to his left. Steps on second for 1 and throws to first for the double play. 6-3 double play, and with that double play, another $5 goes to the United Way, courtesy of the Taco Maker. 2 outs, nobody on for Ramon Vasquez, who's 1 for 3 with a walk his last time up. Portland out in front of the Stingers by a score of 10-3. First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Two outs, base is empty. The breaking ball's in at the knees for a strike. 1-1 the count on Ramon Vasquez. 1 for 3 plus a walk. Portland 10, Stingers 3. In case you just joined us, Portland scoring all 10 of their runs over the first 5 innings. Weber misses with a curveball low, 2-1. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 3 in the fifth. Weber 2-1 off with. Vasquez takes outside and up the glove of Davis for a ball, and it's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Reached out and fouled by Vasquez. Back into the seats to the left of home plate. The count is full, 3-2. Full count to the left-hand back, Ramon Vasquez. Swing and a miss at a changeup. He struck him out, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. We go to the 8th. It's Portland 10, the Stingers 3 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
Spring is here, and that means shorter nights. But just because there's more daylight doesn't mean you don't still need better everyday lighting. Your local Ace Hardware stores and GE Lighting can help. GE Lighting has replaced the ordinary incandescent bulb with the new reveal bulb. Reveal bulbs make colors so crisp and clean that you truly see the difference. Guaranteed. Reveal bulbs from GE Lighting at your local Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective, that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One Day Diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
A new pitcher for Portland as we go to the eighth. It's going to be left-hander Matt Hampton, who comes on for the 29th time this year. He's 1-2 with a 5.31 earned run average. PCL batting .279 against Matt Hampton. And once again, this shakeup of the Portland lineup brought to you by Jake's Over the Top. It's the season for fresh berry shakes at Jake's Over the Top. They're now serving fresh strawberry and Fair Lake raspberry shakes. Cool off with a great shake today at Jake's. They don't stop at the top. Here's Dallas McPherson to start things off. 1 for 3 on the night with a single back in the fourth inning. We mentioned Harry Bond with his 689th career home run. He also moved into 14th place on the all-time career RBI list at 1,814, passing Blake Robinson. As McPherson swings and misses at a changeup high, strike one. Hampton pitched an inning and 2/3 against the Stingers on July 26th, gave up 4 runs on 4 hits. But no decision. Here's McPherson rifling one up the alley and center field. That ball's going to hit the warning track and bounce over the wall for an automatic double. That is the 11th two-bagger of the year for Dallas, and he's at second base, nobody out. The second hit of the night for McPherson. That'll bring up Shane Halter, who flied to right of the second. Since then, he's walked twice. $1,928 on hand here. Look bigger than that. There's a curveball low and inside. Ball one. 59-28 here at PGE Park on a Friday night. A 1-0. Trying to hold up Holzer on a breaking ball. Can't do it. The count's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. A double by McPherson. The 8th hit of the night for Salt Lake, of which 5 have been extra base hits. Now the pitch. Inside of the belt, 2-1. The count on Halter. Steve Watkins goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, no runs. Struck out 3 and walked 1. Now Hampton ready to pitch. Looking at tap foul at home plate. It's the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Angels trailing Detroit 3-2 now in the 8th inning. Again, Oakland trailing 10-2 in the 8th. Texas has already won their game. In that tight American League West race. Hampton the 2-2, and Halter pops it up foul to the right of home plate. Off the Raptors and carrying straight down into the seats. So it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on Halter. Now Hampton ready to pitch. Halter swings and lifts it in the air to deep center field, but Guzman drifting back will have room at the edge of the track to make the catch. McPherson will tag at second and advance to third. So Halter flies to deep center, 1 away, and that'll bring up Jake Thrower, who's 1 for 2. He singled the left his last time up. Dent Pro and Dent Pro Colors of Salt Lake, the Little Paintless Dent Repair Company, comes to your home or office to work on your car. Call them today at 877 Dent Pro. Dent Pro and Dent Pro Colors, they make them like doing it. Dent Pro donates $5 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Utah for every stolen base by the Stingers this season. They have swiped 79 bases, making the total donation so far $395. Runner at third, 1 out. The infield, of course, back. The pitch is fouled off to the right, out of play. Strike 1. They'll gladly concede the run for an out, leading in the ball game by a score of 10-3. Turning around for the first time tonight, batting right-handed against the lefty Hampton. The pitch is a fastball just a little bit low, 1-1. One ball, one strike. The lefty's pitch. Up high with a fastball, 2-1 the count on thrower. Will Nieves to next. And we'll be with you tomorrow at 7:45 with the on-deck circle. Here from PG Park, 2-1. Swing and miss and a slider away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And day games at 3:05 Sunday and 1:05 on Monday. Infield back for Portland with a runner at third, 1 out. Here in the 8th, 10-3, Portland. Hampton, the 2-2 to thrower. Smash towards third, takes a hop over to Nieves down the left field line. McPherson will come in to score, and thrower heads to second base. Most likely will be a double. That one took a wicked hop off the dirt hit out there by third base. So thrower with his 24th double and his 49th run bat in. So it's a 10-4 ball game now here in the 8th inning. And still a runner at second base. With 1 out, and the batter, Will Nieves, who's 0 for 3. And has struck out twice. The pitch. Off speed and over at the knees. A strike and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. RBI double for Jake Thrower. On the lefty, ready, the 0-1. Breaking ball low. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 4 runs for the Stingers. I'll tell you about that in a moment. The pitch. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Guzman, the center fielder, coming in, is there, and he'll put it away for the second out inning. 2 down for Zach Sorensen, who's 0 for 4. And the Stingers came into this ball game 2-10 on the road since the All-Star break. The 4 runs scored equals the most runs scored by the Stingers on the road since the break. They scored 4 in a 5-4 loss to Sacramento on July 20th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Or I should say not Sorensen. It was Brian Gordon at the plate, excuse me. Runner at second base, 2 outs. 0-1 the count on Brian. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. The count's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. We're at the top of the 8th. It's all Portland. Stingers took a 1-0 lead. In the top of the first, Portland scored 2 in the bottom half, and they have led ever since, with the exception of a 3-3 tie. The 0-2 to Gordon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that tires the side. 1 run, though, for the Stingers on 2 hits. 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Portland 10, the Stingers 4 on ESPN 1230.
You're listening to Stingers Baseball on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers. ESPN 1230 AM.
You asked for it. Now at Upper Limit Fitness, we're pleased to announce that our new clearance zone is in all 3 of our stores. The Upper Limit Clearance Zone is a store within a store, bursting at the seams with fantastic savings on new and used quality fitness equipment. You'll discover unbelievable savings on strength equipment, treadmills, bikes, free weights, and gyms. You'll find reconditioned exercise equipment with factory warranty, special deals on benches and bikes, dumbbell racks up to 70% off, Olympic 300-pound sets with base and weights as low as $119. $14 with weight plates for under 30 cents a pound. Our clearance zone is a great place to save on quality fitness equipment, new and used, demos and odds and ends. Check out the great deals on top quality treadmills, bikes, home gyms, and free all at huge clearance zone discounts. Come into any Upper Limit location and look for the clearance zone sign and get ready to save. Upper Limit Fitness, 815 West 2400 South in Salt Lake, 1345 South State in Orem, and at the corner of Antelope and Hillfield Road in Layton.
Golf pros agree. To lower your score, improve your short game. The best course for that is the Jordan River Par 3, located at 1200 North Redwood Road. The Jordan River Par 3 golf course is just minutes to downtown and playable in about an hour. It's the best place to develop your short iron, chipping, and putting skills. And it's just $6 for 9 holes. It's the best golf value around. Small groups and church outings are welcome with fantastic group discounts available. For tee times, call 533-4527. That's 533-4527 or visit slc-golf.com.
And we go down to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dusty Berkman now comes on after Ben Weber retired. Everybody, or I should say, not everybody he faced. He walked the batter, but then got a double play ball before striking out Ramon Vasquez. So Dusty Berkman on for the Stingers for the 38th time this year. He's 1-0 with a 2.82 earned run average, 1 save. PCL batting .267 against Dusty Berkman. Jose Nieves will lead things off, and he'll be followed by J.J. Praniak and then Bernie Castro. 1 ball to count the pitch. Breaking ball inside of the knees. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes the pitch. Just inside of the knees, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Steve Berkman on to start the 8th inning. The pitch inside a ball. Apparently there was a called strike in there, and it's 3-1. Mike Jost playing tricks on a lot of folks here. He's swinging a foul back into the screen, and that fills the count 3-2. Sometimes throws a quick right jab instead of a clear signal as to what the pitch was. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. The payoff pitch. Swung on line and leaping attempt by McPherson. It's off his glove and trickles behind it into left field. It'll be a base hit, a great effort by McPherson, almost taking a hit away from Nieves, but Jose has his 3rd knock of the night. Now here's J.J. Permaniak, who's 1 for 3, plus a walk. So we're at first base, nobody out. The pitch. Swung on, double play ball to second. Thrower's got it over to second one. The first bounced in, but dug out by Kotzman for the double play. 4-6-3 double play, and that's another $5 that goes to the folks at the United Way, courtesy of the Taco Maker. The 2 outs, nobody on, and Bernie Kess to the batter. He's 0 for 4. Stingers in the 9th. Well, at the top of the order, 2 up as Castro lifts 1 foul at the seats down the right field line for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Now Berkman deals. Fastball a bit low, 1-1 count on Castro. Next 7 of the runs charged to Woods, 3 to Greg Jones as Castro fouls another one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Only 2 games going on in the Makers. Kansas City leading at Oakland 10-3 in the 9th. The Tigers lead the Angels 3-2 in the 8th. There's a fastball inside, 2-2 the count, but a pivotal point of the game as the Angels have the bases loaded with 2 outs. 2-2. Swing and a miss to the splitter. He struck out, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit. Nobody left on base with that double play. We go to the 9th. It's Portland 10, the Stingers 4 on ESPN 1230.
Golf pros
pros agree. To lower your score, improve your short game. The best course for that is the Jordan River Par 3, located at 1200 North Redwood Road. The Jordan River Par 3 golf course is just minutes from downtown and playable in about an hour. It's the best place to develop your short iron, chipping, and putting skills. It's just $6 for 9 holes. It's the best golf at your round. Small groups and church outings are welcome. Fantastic group discounts available. For tee times, call 533-4527. That's 533-4527 or visit slc-golf.com.
Only certified pre-owned BMWs have passed a rigorous inspection by factory-trained BMW technicians and have a 2-year, 50,000-mile extended protection plan added to the original new car warranty for a total of 6 years and 100,000 miles of protection. Plus, if you buy a certified pre-owned BMW that still has the maintenance protection plan in effect, you can extend the maintenance plan to 6 years, 100,000 miles. That's right. Full maintenance for up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. Certified BMWs are only available at BMW of Murray. And during August, you can buy any 2001 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, or X5 BMW and pay only 2.9% APR for up to 60 months on approved credit through BMW Financial Services. 262-2479. Go to BMWofMurray.com or visit the BMW of Murray CPU Center at 4689 South State.
All right, we go to the ninth. Stingers trailing by a score of 10-4. It'll be Zach Sorensen, Adam Riggs. Casey Cutman due up to face left-hander Matt Hampton, who begins his second inning of relief. Zach Sorensen 0 for 4 on the day. He's fly to center, grounded to second, bounced to first, and skied to left field. First pitch high and outside. Ball one. Want to know the count on Sorensen. Hampton's pitch. Fastball high, 2-0. Beavers with Knott, Kuzman, and Robinson in left, center, and right. Davis, Permaniac, Vasquez, and Nady. The infield third to first. Hampton pitching, Quintero catching. With a change-up strike under the letters, 2-1 to Zach Sorensen. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count on Zach. Now Hampton's pitch. Change-up outside, ball 3. 3-2 the count. Larson would love to get on base to get something started here in the ninth. 3-2 payoff pitch. High ball 4, and he gets the base on ball. First issued by Hampton. It's the fourth, given out by Portland pitching in the ball game. Here's Adam Riggs, who started strong. Hit a long home run out of the street in left field. And then hit a solo homer just to the right of the batter's eye in center field. Since then, he's grounded out and struck out, but he's 2 for 4 on the night. First pitch to Adam on the way. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Strike 1. That second home run, I don't know that Riggs has seen a fastball in the strike zone. A lot of off-speed stuff and a lot of breaking balls. 0-1 the count on Adam as Hampton deals. Long on, there it goes. Deep to left field. That ball's up there. It's out there, and it's gone. Off the street. A 2-run homer for Adam Riggs. And it's now a 10-6 ball game, and Adam joins an exclusive club of Salt Lake Buzz and Stinger players who have hit 3 home runs in a single game. And it's now a 10-6 ball game. Here's Casey Constant. 1 for 4. Stingers now down by 4. Constant swings and pops it up foul behind home plate. That one's going to wind up on the roof for strike 1. Casey 1 for 4 with a double his lifetime up. Right-hander starts to loosen up in the Portland bullpen. There's a breaking ball low and inside. That evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Casey. Pitch. Curveball misses inside. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Pitch. Cosman swings. He launches one to left center field. Not on the run. The run can't get it. It bounces off the warning track and off the scoreboard for an automatic double. So a walk, a homer, and a two-base hit here in the inning. And the batter will be Andres Galarraga, who's 0 for 4. Briggs with that home run. That is the 8th time in franchise history that a player has hit 3 homers in a game. Ryan Gordon did it earlier this year against Sacramento. Riggs the third Stinger. Bernardo Brito did it twice in 1 year. And now here's Andres Galarraga facing the lefty Hampton. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball low, ball 1. Stingers still need 2 more batters to reach base to bring the tying run to the plate. Want to know the big cat, the pitch low and outside of ball 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the lefty Hampton ready, the 2-0. Swinging a foul behind home plate, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. 10-6 ball game. 11 hits now in the contest for the Stingers. Hampton with 2-1 to Galarraga. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, and that evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Started after a fastball that missed high. The appeal, no swings. His first base umpire Ryan West. And the count is full at 3-2. On deck, Dallas McPherson. Now Hampton ready. 3-2 payoff pitch. He struck him out on a straight change away. A tough night for Andres. He's 0 for 5. Now here's Dallas McPherson, who's 2 for 4, including double and a run scored. A runner at second base, 1 out. Breaking ball high inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Pitch swing and a miss at a curveball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Adam Riggs now with a 9-game hitting streak. The pitch, person takes low and inside for a ball, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. A runner at second base, 1 out. Now Hampton ready, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul. First base side, 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now the lefty Hampton peers in. It's his side. The 2-2. Person swings, and there it goes. High and deep to right center field. Goosebump to the wall. It's up there. It's out there, and it is gone. A 2-run homer for Dallas McPherson. And it's now the Beavers 10, the Stingers 8. Stingers' 5th home run of the ball game. For Dallas, his 14th homer. He now has 36 runs batted in, and that's probably going to be it for Matt Hampton. Now the Stingers only need a batter to reach base to bring the tying run to the plate. Alter 0 for 2. That's going to be all for Hampton. We'll be back with the numbers on the new Portland pitcher when we return after this 1-minute timeout for Connected Wireless Home of the Bullpen here on ESPN 1230.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my weight on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective that it boosts your metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. One-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-Day Diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
Now, back to more Stingers baseball on ESPN 1230 AM.
So at this point in time, it was unexpected earlier, but now the Beavers manager, Craig Colbert, has to bring in his closer, Marty Cleary. On for the 38th time this year, his 31st out of the bullpen. He's 4-4 with 10 saves and a 3.30 earned run average. PCL is hitting just .219 against McCleary. 2 of his saves came against the Stingers in that series in July at Franklin Covey Field. Altogether in 4 appearances against Salt Lake. He's given up 2 runs on 2 hits and 4 in a 30. Gene Halter the batter. He's 0 for 2 plus a pair of walks. Matt Hampton goes an inning and a third, gives up 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned. 2 walks, no strikeouts, and a pair of home runs. Pitch on the way, a fastball outside of all. 1-0 count. Alter awaits the pitch. McCleary's fastball is struck in the outside corner at the knees. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a line in the air to right field. Robinson on the run, still a run. That ball off the base of the ball. Carroll's up into the air, and Holtz's at second base with a double. And now the Stingers have a potential tying run on base. That is the 13th of the ball game, Stingers. And again, still only 1 out. And the batter, Jake Thrower, who's 2 for 3. He doubled in a run his last at bat. So Halter facing McCleary for the first time. Hits double. Now here's Jake Thrower. Thrower struck out the only time he's faced McCleary this year. The runner at second base, 1 out. McCleary's pitch, low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. As of now, though, the 2 starting pitchers are still the pitchers of record. The 1-0 pitch to Thrower. Swung on, foul back, out of play onto the that evens the count at 1-1. 10-8 now the score in favor of Portland. Stingers with a runner at second base, 1 out. They've gotten a pair of 2-run homers in the inning, 1 for Adam Ricks, the other by Dallas McPherson. Now McCleary ready, the 1-1 to Jake. sinks low for a ball and a 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to thrower, batting left-handed again against the right-hander McCleary. McCleary, 6'5", 220 in his 8th year. 2-1 pitch. Fastball high, ball 3. 3-1 the count. A wide one here would put the potential tying run on base. Three and one the count. McCleary ready to check him halter at second. The pitch. Swung on, that's lifted in the air towards the corner and left. Notching back, he'll have room on the edge of track to make the catch for out number 2. And now the Stingers down to their final out. The batter, Will Nieves, is 0 for 2, 0 for 4 rather. He's grounded to third, struck out swinging twice, and fly to center field. And now for Portland, the pitching coach, Tom Brown, goes out to talk things over in regards to Nieves. As we look at the numbers, Nieves struck out the only time he's pitched McCleary this year. A runner at second base. 2 out. A 10-8 ball game. The Stingers were once down 10-3 at the tying run of play. But there are 2 outs. Will Nieves awaits the first pitch from McCleary. Fastball high and inside. Ball 1 to the right-hand batter. One ball, no strikes to count on Will. McCleary ready pitch. Swing and a foul. That one knocked fast off the base of Humberto Quintero. He's checking to make sure all his fillings are still in place. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Nieves. The infield back, the outfield shaded towards right. Alter, the runner at second base. Nieves at the plate, representing the potential tying run. 1-1 the count. McCleary looks in, gets the sign from Quintero. The right-hander ready. Here's the 1-1. Fastball outside the bell. 2-1. It didn't miss by much. The umpires in the green seats voicing their displeasure. 2 balls and 1 strike to count on Will. Again, a pair of 2-run homers in the inning. The Stingers have hit 5 home runs in the game, 3 by Adam Riggs. Now the 2-1 to Nieves. Swing and a pop-up. Back to third and playable. The shortstop for Maniac with the call and the catch to win the game. And so the Stingers rally, but the rally falls short. 4 runs in the 9th inning. On 4 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base as the Portland Beavers move into first place by a half game in the North Division over the Tacoma Rainiers. The final score from PGE Park, the Portland Beavers 10 and the Salt Lake Stingers 8. We'll be back with the 10th inning show next on ESPN 1230.
This has been Salt Lake Stingers baseball. Stay tuned for a complete wrap-up of tonight's game. The 10th inning show is coming up next on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.
If you need to lose 15, 20, even 50 pounds or more, then you need the powerful one-day diet, an amazing breakthrough that guarantees rapid weight loss without giving up your favorite foods, counting calories, or taking dangerous diet pills.
I'm Linda. I lost 10 pounds in 7 days. I was skeptical at first, but it's simple, easy, and it really works.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I lost 21 pounds in 37 days and 10 inches off my waist on the one-day diet. I couldn't believe it.
There now exists a bioactive weight loss compound so powerful, so effective that boosts your metabolism metabolism, burns stored fat, and helps you lose weight fast. The one-day diet is much too powerful for people that need to lose less than 15 pounds.
Hi, my name is Anna. I lost 27 pounds in 45 days. I've never tried anything like this. It's truly amazing.
Call now for your risk-free starter pack at 1-800-626-5182. One-day diet is 100% safe, natural, and guaranteed. Call toll-free 1-800-626-5182. That's 1-800-626-5182.
The game is over and the fans are leaving the ballpark. It's time now for the 10th inning show. A complete wrap-up of tonight's game with a look at the rest of the Pacific Coast League and Major League Baseball. This is the 10th inning show on ESPN 1230 AM. Now let's go back to the ballpark with the voice of the Stingers, Steve Klauke.
Well, a wild one here at PGE Park in Portland tonight. But when the dust settled, the Portland Beavers moved into first place by half game over the Tacoma Rainiers here in the North Division race with a 10-8 win over the Stingers, despite the heroics of Adam Riggs. He went 3 for 5 in the ballgame. These heroics from a baseball standpoint: 3 for 5, 3 home runs, and 4 RBI in the ballgame. He also made a big defensive play that we'll talk about here in just a moment. So the Stingers fall short. The final totals of the ball game for Portland: 10 runs on 15 hits, no errors, and they left 11 men on base. For the Stingers, 8 runs on 13 hits, 3 errors, and 9 men left on base. The winning pitcher, Tim Stauffer, now 6-1 on the season. Losing pitcher, Jake Woods, drops to 5-3, and Marty McCleary gets the final 2 outs to record his 11th save of the season. Time of the game, 2 hours, 57 minutes, and the pace attendance, 6,928. So the Beavers jump out to a 10-3 lead, only to have the Stingers score 1 in the 8th and then 4 in the 9th, and actually get the potential tying run to the plate before the game finally ended. A good rally effort falls short. A big night for Xavier Nady, 2 for 4 with 5 runs batted in. Again, Adam Riggs leading the Stingers, going 3 for 5 with 4 runs batted in. The Stingers dropped to 45 and 74 on the year, while the Beavers are now 67 and 53 as they claim game 1 of this series. It's time now for our Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Paulos Auto Group, and it came with Kerry Robinson at second base and 1 out in the 5th inning. Ashes off the glove of the diving McPherson to left field. Riggs picks it up. They're going to wave Robinson around. Riggs one up through the plate, and he is meat at the plate. Out at home is Kerry Robinson. A beautiful one-hop throw by Adam Riggs after he had to change direction following the deflection off the bat, or off the glove of Dallas McPherson on the shot by John Knott. And once again, that's the Anything's Possible defensive play of the game, brought to you by the Gus Paulos Auto Group for the best deals on an American Revolution of Chevy cars and trucks. Visit Gus Paulos Chevrolet at 35th South, 40th West. With Gus, anything is possible. Stingers fall to the Beavers here tonight by a final score of 10-8. We'll come back and take a look at the other scores around baseball after this on ESPN 1230.
Only certified pre-owned BMWs have passed a rigorous inspection by factory-trained BMW technicians and have a 2-year, 50,000-mile extended protection plan added to the original new car warranty for a total of 6 years and 100,000 miles of protection. Plus, if you buy a certified pre-owned BMW that still has the maintenance protection plan in effect, you can extend the maintenance plan to 6 years, 100,000 miles. That's right. Full maintenance for up to 6 years and 100,000 miles. Certified BMWs are only available at BMW of Murray. And during August, you can buy any 2001 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, or X5 BMW and pay only 2.9% APR for up to 60 months on approved credit through BMW Financial Services. Call 262-2479. Go to BMWofMurray.com or visit the BMW of Murray CPO Center at 4689 South State.
She's not.
She is. I saw her with it this morning.
In this weather?
She wants everyone to know she's wearing Alan's letter jacket.
I can't believe you give it up.
I'd wear it. Alan's letter jacket looks awesome. He got it at Karen Pullman's.
The boring sponsor?
Yeah, but Karen Pullman's is so much more. Dad bought Jeremy his ball, bag, and shoes there. And Jeremy got free instruction from a certified instructor. Dad also got monogram towels as a gift for Mom. She flipped out.
Karen Pullman does all that?
Hats, jackets, corporate logos, uniforms. If they can hoop it, they can sew it. At least I think that's what Dad's mumbling.
Parents, who can tell?
Hey, if we're going to get our letter jackets at Karen Pullman's, we're going to have to make them think it was their idea.
So right.
For custom silk screening and embroidery, come to Karen Pullman's. Hats, bags, towels, team and work uniforms, and corporate logos. Buy your letter jacket at Karen Pullman's and the pins are free. Plus, get instruction on the lanes with any ball, bag, and shoes purchase. Just $99 from Karen Pullman's. Now open at 7990 South and 1300 East. Call 233-1101.
In downtown Portland, where the Stingers fell to the Beavers today by a final score of 10-8. Time now to find out what else happened under the lights tonight at PCL, as well as Major League Baseball, brought to you by GE Lighting and the new Reveal Light Bulb. Check out the Reveal Bulb at your locally owned Ace Hardware store. Well, the Pacific Coast League with Portland's win tonight over the Stingers by a final score of 10-8, and Edmonton shutting out Tacoma on 2 hits tonight, 8-0. Scott Downs the winner. Rick Short, the former Stinger, hitting a home run for Edmonton. Now the Beavers move a half game in front of Tacoma in the North Division standings. Edmonton takes 6.5 games off the pace. So this one's going to go down to the wire, it would appear, between the Beavers and the Rainiers, and Trappers would love to make it a 3-horse race. But right now I'd have to say it is a 2-team sprint to the finish in a PCL North. Elsewhere, it was Nashville losing at home to Memphis by a score of 6-4. Scott Seabold with his 28th home run of the year to move into second in the league in that department. Oklahoma topped New Orleans by a score of 3-1. Iowa shut out Albuquerque 1-0. Sergio Mitre, a complete game one hitter. Juan Alvarez, the loser, as he gave up a home run in the bottom of the ninth to Russ Johnson. Alvarez, the former Stinger. Omaha topped Colorado Springs 5-3, with Fresno rallying with 4 runs in the 7th to beat Tucson 4-3. And Sacramento just scored 5 runs in the bottom of the ninth to tie Las Vegas 7-7. That game is moving to the 10th inning. In the American League, the Angels tied it up in the bottom of the 8th with Detroit at 3-3, but the Tigers scored 2 runs in the top of the ninth, and now they're 1 out away from beating the Angels 5-3. Yankees beat Seattle 11-3. Kansas City pounded Oakland 10-3 as Mike Wood got the win against his former club. Mark Mulder took just his 4th loss against 15 wins. The White Sox held on to beat Boston 8-7. It was Cleveland topping Minnesota 8-2. Baltimore shut out Toronto 4-0. In Texas, topped Tampa Bay 5-3 as Kenny Rogers picked up his 14th win of the year for the Rangers. In the National League, San Diego pummeled Cincinnati 14-5 as David Wells raised his record to 7-7. Cubs lose at home to the Dodgers 8-1 as L.A. broke over with a 6-9. San Francisco gets 6 home runs, 3 of them by J.T. Snow, 1 by Barry Bonds, 1 by former buzz catcher A.J. Brzezinski as the Giants rout the Phillies 16-6. Colorado pounded Pittsburgh 9-3. In 12 innings, Montreal beat Houston 6-5. The Astros got a run in the top of the 12th. The Expos scored 2 in the bottom. The Mets over Arizona tonight by a final score of 10-6. St. Louis beat Atlanta 4-1. And it was Milwaukee 6 and the Marlins 4. That's your look at the other scores around baseball. Some highlights from tonight's game here in Portland after this on ESPN 1230.
You've
got the kids, they've got the summer, and we've got the pool. All Seasons is the place to start the summer. Doughboy Above Ground Pools will start and finish your summer, filling every day with refreshing good times for all. Doughboy Pools mean family fun that's refreshingly affordable, and All Seasons has just the right pool for your family right now. With Above Ground Pools starting at just $466 complete, you can take the heat out of summer for your very favorite people, the kids. Hurry into All Seasons now for your Doughboy Pool, accessories, and chemicals. All pools are at least 30% below suggested retail. The summer won't wait. The kids can't wait, and you shouldn't wait to make this summer the best family fun summer ever. Any season, any reason, at All Seasons. Just off I-15 in Bountiful and Sandy. All Seasons pool, patio, spa, and game room.
Mortgage rates have gone up. Hi, this is Scott Forrester with Alta Mortgage Group. Mortgage rates have increased recently, so at Alta Mortgage Group, we created a new program which offers a rock-bottom fixed interest rate for up to 7 years that is flexible enough to allow you to pay a normal payment based on 10, 15, 20, or 30-year mortgage payments. Or just take a breather and just pay the interest rate you choose. This program sometimes cuts your mortgage payment in half. These rates are so low you'll have to call 628-9400 for a quote. We can also correct inaccurate credit scores that are making you pay higher interest rates on your loans. This problem of inaccurate credit scores is costing consumers millions of dollars per year. Let us help you today. We can help you correct these credit problems. Call 628-9400. That's 628-9400. Or visit us on the web at altamortgagegroup.com. We are here to help you.
Welcome back to Portland, where the fireworks continue to be shot off here at the PGE Park. The Stingers and the Beavers get off to a quick start at tonight's game. As a matter of fact, Adam Riggs put the Stingers ahead as the second batter of the ball game. First pitch swinging, there it goes. Deep to left, that ball's up there, it's out there, and it's out on the street. A long home run that one hop the Oregonian building across the street, across the Texan left field. It's a solo homer for Adam Riggs, and the Stingers lead 1-0. So a 1-0 ball game in favor of Stingers, but the Beavers came right back in the bottom of the first inning. Freddie Guzman doubled, stole third. Kerry Robinson walked. John Knott reached on an infield single scoring Guzman. Robinson scoring all the way from first on a throwing error by the shortstop, Zach Sorensen. Then an RBI infield single by Xavier Nady in the second put Portland ahead 3-1. In the third, Brian Gordon with one out hit a rocket off the top of the wall in center that carried by the center fielder Guzman, and Brian ended up with an inside the park home run to make it a 3-2 ball game. Then 2 batters later, Adam Riggs tied it up. Here's a swing, and Riggs lifts into the air to right center field. Guzman going back. It's up there, and that one is gone. Adam Riggs with his second home run of the ball game. The third home run for the Stingers tonight, and the game is all tied at 3-3. So a 3-3 ball game at that point in time. 3-3 the score. And Jose Nieves, the former Stinger, put the Beavers back in front with a solo homer of his own in the bottom half of the third to make it 4-3. And then the roof caved in on Jake Woods in the fourth. He walked Guzman. Kerry Robinson singled him to third. Then Robinson stole second base, putting runners at second and third. And after John Knott struck out, Xavier Nady knocked them both home. Here's the 2-1 pitch first. Swung on line, base hit left field. Guzman will score. Robinson being waved around third. He will score. It's a 2-run single for Xavier Nady. And it's now a 6-3 Portland lead. So 6-3 Portland at that point. They would have one more run as Nady was followed by a double by Humberto Quintero. That made it an 8-3 ball game. We'll make that a 7-3 ball game. Then the fifth inning, Nady hits a 2-run homer, and then an RBI single by Nieves made it 10-3 Portland after 5. The Stingers came back in the 8th. A double by McPherson, followed by a one-out double from Thrower, made it 10-4. And then in the 9th, Zach Sorensen walked. Adam Riggs hit a 2-run homer, his third home run of the night. Casey Kotzman doubled, and 1 out later, Dallas McPherson hit a 2-run homer to make it a 10-8 ball game. That would be over Matt Hampton. Marty McCleary came on, gave up a double to Shane Halter, and all of a sudden the Stingers had the potential tying run on base. But then Jake Thrower flied out, And Will Nieves fouled out to end the ball game. And the Beavers claim game one of this series and move into first place in the North Division, a half game ahead of the Tacoma Rainiers. Game 2 comes your way here tomorrow night. We'll preview it for you right after this final timeout on ESPN 1230.
Let's raise your paws to the sky. Let's hear it. Touch the puppet. Turn your paws to the left. Squeeze it high. Are you feeling the burn? Squeeze that hair.
Dogs don't have cardio aerobics. That's why they have eyes with 7 essential nutrients for a strong, healthy heart.
Give yourself a lick on the back.
Wish every heartbeat, love every bite. I'm good for life. I am an American soldier.
I am a soldier in the Army National Guard. I am a warrior and a member of a team.
I live the Army values.
I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough. I am the guardian of freedom.
And the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am the Army National Guard.
Defend freedom. In the Army National Guard, you can. Visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
Sponsored by the Utah National Guard. Aired by the Utah Broadcasters Association and station.
It's a great day at Penn Valley Nissan of Murray, Utah's #1 Nissan dealer. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Mark from accounting. Can I talk with Sean?
Oh, sorry. Sean is busy high-fiving a customer on their purchase of a new 2004 Nissan. They just saved $6,200.
What? $6,200 off?
Yeah, and gas for a year. Oh, wait, now he's singing happy birthday to Mr. Jeffers. He just saved up to $3,500 on a great used vehicle because it's his birthday and all.
Okay, I can handle this. As long as we're not matching down payments up to $3,000.
Oh, yeah, $3,000 on any new or used vehicle. All makes, all models. You know, Penn Valley Nissan of Murray will do whatever it takes.
Oh.
And, Mark, we're giving tires for life with every purchase.
For life?
Yep, plus no payments for 9 days. Plus 0% financing OAC. Hello? Mark? Hello?
Whatever it takes to put you in a new or used vehicle this week. Tim Daly Nissan of Murray, 4528 South State.
Well, the fireworks are over, both from a baseball standpoint and from a pyrotechnic standpoint here at PGE Park in Portland as the Stingers ball the Beavers tonight by a final score of 10-8. Time now for our Stingers. Ace Hardware, MHB, most helpful player of tonight's game, up to you by your Leon Ace Hardware store. Ace, the helpful play. Got to go to Adam Riggs. What a night he had, going 3 for 5 with 3 home runs. 2 with the bases empty, 1 with the man on, for a total of 4 runs batted in. Becoming only the 7th different player on the 8th occasion to hit 3 home runs in a single game in a Salt Lake uniform. But it was not, but Adam Riggs is our Stingers' most helpful player of tonight's game, brought to you by your locally owned Ace Hardware store, Ace, the helpful place. Well, game 2 of our series gets underway tomorrow night at 8:05 Mountain Time. We'll be on the air at 7:45 with the on-deck ability right-hander Chris Bruchek on the mound for the Stingers with a record of 8-7. His mound opponent will be right-hander Dennis Tankersley for Portland. His record is 5-4. Again, our pregame coverage begins at 7:45. We hope you'll join us for that. Our thanks to Tony Park back at our studios in Salt Lake City. And our thanks to you for listening once again in 2 hours, 57 minutes, and in front of 6,928, the final score for Portland. Salt Lake Stingers balls the final score, the Beavers 10 and the Stingers 8. I'm Steve Plowke saying good night from the Pacific Northwest.
The 10th Inning Show on ESPN 1230 AM. Be sure to join us after every Stingers game for the 10th Inning Show on the home of the Salt Lake Stingers, ESPN 1230 AM.